it. Let's see here. What's up, Daisy? Daisy and Pickles, how are you? Freeze on YouTube, what's up, dog? Ellie, what's up? The algorithm gods have summoned me. Well, I'm glad. Santiago, what up, dude? Hi, Liano. Hello, Shadows. What's up? What's up, random? Guys, please like that video. Please help the channel out. Like the video, guys. We kind of need like a mega stream, you know. We need something. We do need the YouTube gods to kind of bless the channel, guys. What's up, Journey? H3110. What's up, dude? What's up, Spippy? What's up, Liano? How you doing, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Journey is here. What's up, Journey? It feels weird being this early. I love the vlog. Well, thank you. I am. Hi, Lily. Decline says hi. He's usually the live. Hey, what's up, Declan? How you doing, my man? I'll come back after eating. Bye for now. See you later. What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the live stream. We're out here back at it. We did a live stream last night. If you guys missed it, we were live late at night. I'll come back after eating. My first time being first. Yay. Yeah, good job, Ellie. Congrats on first place. What's up, Rashid? What's up, dude? What is up, everybody? How are you? And Richard, do you remember me? Yes, Spiffy. What's up, dude? I do remember you, man. How's it going? Hi, Purple Q. What's up, dude? What's the word, man? What's the word? Hello, everybody. Welcome out. This is our 7th YouTube post in a 24-hour span. So we've been absolutely grinding on the YouTube, trying to do whatever we can to make this work, guys. Whatever we can. Liam said hi. What are you doing? I'm live streaming right now, talking to the community. We're kind of mega chilling, guys. Hechi said hi. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, Purple? How you doing, my man? I love your eyes. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate the compliment. Guys, if you can please do me a solid and like the video, that would be super. I'd be super grateful for that. Double tap the screen, like it, subscribe to the channel. Hi, I'm new. Hey, what's up, Kev? What's up, Dylan? What up, Janelle? Hi, Derry. I watched scary movies today. Yeah, I'm not really into scary movies, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hi, T Swift. Hi, Lily. What's up? Thanks for coming out. Hi, May May. How's it going? Hello to May May. Spiffy said, first like. What's up, Spiffy? What up, Rena Martinez? I like your... You like my what? Hi, May May, says Lily. Rashid, remember me? Richard, yeah, I do, bro. How was your day? My day's been... It just started, guys. Just started. I just got out of bed. Sorry, I wasn't there yesterday. I haven't slept. I like your eyes. Thank you, guys. Keep doing vids. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. The views have been devastating, really. Runester, what's up, dude? But I try not to get too discouraged from it. Bro has an ocean eyes. Thanks, guys. Isaac says this. Nora, I can't see you. Well, not on my screen. Can't. I'll sub. Thank you, Purple. Appreciate it. Gigi, thank you so much for the coin. Thank you so much for the coin. Yeah, guys, the donations would help out a ton. We could really use some donations on the channel if we want to continue doing the streams. If you guys can, it's totally chill. I appreciate the support, but the donations are what helps us continue to do live streams. So it'd help out if you guys could. Did you see you breathing fire? I don't know what that means. Your island video was cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm trying to up my game on the video. On the videos. So, what up, Brian? Have you watched Demon Slayer? I actually have seen it. I need to sleep. See you tomorrow. See you, Rashid. Hi, Blake. What's up? Do you like fishing? I do like fishing, yeah. Hello, Stella. What is up? Welcome out. I still think I'm dyslexic. Yeah, I think I might be too, actually. Renner Martez, what's up? What's up, Rishi? What's up, dude? Guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Helps us out a ton. Yo, we gotta give. Thank you so much, Gigi, for the sun. Thank you so much for the sun, Gigi. That helps out a ton. Thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you, man. W's in the chat for Gigi, guys. W's in the chat for Gigi. That's so nice of her. On the community pic of you breathing fire. Oh yeah. That's not a real picture, but thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, do you like Clash Royale? Yo, thank you so much, Gigi. Thank you so much, Gigi. W's in the chat for Gigi, guys. W's in the chat. I'm dyslexic, to be honest, but I'm using technology since I kid for autocorrect. We can still ask you questions. Yeah, you guys can ask me questions for sure. Thank you so much, Gigi. That really appreciate the donations. That's what enables us to keep doing this, guys. So that really helps out a ton. Thank you, Gigi. Wow, so nice of you. Robo Girly said hi. Gigi with another one. What did we get this time? GG. Oh yeah, GG for GG. Thank you so much, GG. You're the best. Where are you from? I'm from the States. Who is your favorite Demon Slayer character? I think the one with like the red. I forget their names, guys. I'm sorry. Like the red one. Hey, I start school tomorrow. Well, good luck, man. WGG. Yeah, WGG for sure. Oh, another fan. Yes. AARVI Rand said hi. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Aldrin. What's up, guys? Hello, everybody. Welcome out. Hi, Daniel. What's up, dude? Welcome out, guys. Please do me a favor and like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. Helps out a ton, guys. W, I'm homeschooled. Hi, Desmond. Hi, Selena. What's your biggest fish? What's up, Winston? How you doing, my brother? Andy, Swift. What's up, Deweek? What's up, guys? Thank you, said Isaiah. What are you doing? I'm just doing a live stream today, and I'm already subscribed. Isaiah said thank you. Hi, Zay. What's up, guys? Biggest fish. I caught a muskie one time. Can you wish me? Hi, Autumn. W to Gigi. Yeah, Gigi. I really appreciate the donations. The donations help so much. Those are what literally what helps us keep making the YouTube videos. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Couldn't do this without your guys' support. So I'm very grateful. Oh, GG with a 6-7. Thank you, GG. Thank you so much. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Anthony. I have a soccer practice tomorrow on the beach. Hi, Note. Muskie's my dream fish. I caught a northern pike in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Nice. I know where Kenosha is. It's pretty close to Chicago. Mimi. Oh, is Ziva here, May? Do you know Sri Lanka? I do know Sri Lanka. What are we doing again? We're chilling. Hi, Maria. I'm trying to read the chat, guys. If you guys want to ask me something in the chat, go for it. Please make sure to like and subscribe, guys. It would help out a ton, guys. Could really use your support, guys. Could really use the support. If you guys could like the video, subscribe. Thank you so much, Gigi, for the microphone. Thank you so much, Gigi. Appreciate that. How's the vibe in Thailand been lately? I think I'm going to leave Thailand soon, Winston. I think I'm going to dip out and go somewhere else. I love you. Thank you, Taki. It's been good, dude. But I just don't think there's a whole lot left in Thailand for me to kind of film. And I've filmed a lot of stuff in Thailand. I feel like, can you give me a shout out? Shout out to Savannah. What is your biggest fear? That the YouTube channel doesn't work out. But it's not going to happen, guys. We will die before that. River Phoenix said hi. What's up, Cindy? What's up, Zamalian? Yo, how's your day been? It's been pretty solid. Just woke up and did the live stream. So, guys, if you don't mind, please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going no holiday. Am I going to get scolded? How are you? I'm good. Thank you, Lisa. I hope it works. Yeah, dude, it's all I got, man. It's a YouTube channel is literally all I got. So if it doesn't work, you know, we'll just keep trying anyways. You know, that's really all you can do. It's all you can do in this life is give it your all, you know. Yo, what time is it for you, gang? It's 11:48. I understand. That's cool, man. I'm excited for your journey. Yeah, I have some ideas as to what I'm gonna do and where I'm gonna go next. I don't know if I want to say it on the channel yet, but do you remember me? I'm drawing. Okay, Ziva, it's actually a soccer game, but I do have another country in mind that I think I'm gonna depart to next. I just got a YouTube channel. Nice, Purple. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you so much, Gigi. Your eyes are piercing my soul. Well, thank you. I'm sorry I didn't join yesterday. I wasn't having a sleepover. Do you remember me? I do, Anthony. Holy dude, you're 12 ahead of me. Yeah, dude, I'm 12 hours ahead of my time, which is Chicago time. So yeah. Hello. Did anybody see the meteor shower yesterday? People were talking about it. Thank you so much, Gigi. Shout out to Gigi. Thank you so much, Gigi. Gigi's helped me out so much. I'm super grateful for you, Gigi. Oh, it's so nice of you, and the donations really helped me, guys, a ton. They helped me keep making the YouTube videos. So, Gigi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support in every way. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Gigi. Oh, it hasn't happened over 5,000 years? Oh my gosh, May. I will post something on your community. Richard, August 17th is my birthday and my brother's. Well, happy early birthday, Anthony. Shane Dawson, I don't know who that is. Gigi, what's up? 2x, 4x, 7x, 9x, 12x, 16x, 18x, 21x, 25x, 26x, 28x, 32x, 36x, 39x, 42x, 44x, 48x, 51x, 54x, 57x, 61x, 63x, 66x, 70x, 72x, 77x, 78x, 81x, 85x, oh my gosh, 89x, 91x, 95x, 97x, 100x. Let's go. Thank you so much, Gigi. Gigi, you are so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gigi. I really appreciate you. Wow, you're so nice. Lumber Dustin, what's up? Yeah, WGG. Wow, she's so nice, man. I really appreciate her. She always comes in my streams and finds a way to support me. So I really appreciate her. Your eyes are so beautiful, like they're beautiful ocean. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that. Wait, where are you again? I'm in Thailand right now. I don't know how much longer we're going to stay here, guys. I had a phenomenal trip here in Thailand. It was amazing. I have nothing but good things to say about Thailand, but I think for the channel, it might be a good idea to pack the bags and go find somewhere where we can film some fresh content. This YouTube will work out of you. You're doing good. Don't stress about it. When I get back, I'll be donating. Oh, no worries, Panda. No worries. Yeah, it's just I put everything into this. So I put everything I have into this. So as long as I know I'm working my hardest, then that's really all I can ask out of myself. It's Ruby Jade said, I love your hair. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. How do you do your hair? It's fresh. And not really too much. Just take a shower and comb it. Hi, Shadow. How was your sleep? My sleep was okay. It was good, but I kept waking up. This is what I do for work. This is my job. Do you have any plans for today? Just work on YouTube. Just gonna work on YouTube the whole day. I'm eating cereal with apple juice instead of milk. What up, Dusty? What up, Dusty? How you doing, my man? How about you go to the mountains? Dude, that sounds fun, man. There's not really a ton of mountains near me, but that sounds really fun. Yo, guys, if you could do me a mega favor, please like, subscribe, donate if you can. That'd be greatly appreciated. You don't have to. Supporting me with hitting that like button helps a ton in itself. So Isaiah, yeah, I love mountains, guys. I really do love mountains. There's just not a ton of mountains near me. Christian said this. Corky said hi. Dusty says, again, thank you so much for the help today. Yeah, of course, Dusty. However I can help you guys. Yeah, however I can, Dusty. I appreciate you being here, man. I just woke up and the first thing I did was click on your stream. Oh, thank you, Shadow. You're the man, dude. You're the man, dude. Hello again, says Matthew. Sophia said, I did. You should go to Calgary. Oh, Calgary, Canada? Christian, how are you? I'm good. We need help to help him too, guys. He's done tons for us. Thank you, Panda. I appreciate that. I give it my all, guys. I give it my all. I care about you guys a lot. I hope you guys can tell. Star Moon says, subscribe. Thanks, dude. T Swift said, yes. Do you like fishing? I do like fishing, yeah. Yeah, guys. Hello, I'm Miracle. Hi, Miracle. Richard, there's two shadows. I posted something on your community. Well, thanks, dude. I'll check it out. If you guys stick around later, I'll check out the community. We can check it together. How have you been to my, hey, Kristen, I will keep watching your streams every single day. Thank you, Desmond. Hi, Randy. Hi, Steven. I was able to get a new charger and pretty decent lunch today because of it, and I'm going to pay you back. You don't have to pay me back, dude. I really appreciate you, Dusty. You're the man, dude. I hope you can get in a better situation, man. I care about you a lot, dude. Anthony said, Bike 6 said hello. Have you been to New York? I've never been there, but I really want to go someday. I love fishing too. Andrea said hi. What's my name? Deneko. I'm here, but I'm drawing, so I'm not paying attention. Chelsea, not Lisa. Your cool polo shirt, man. Thanks, dude. I don't have the polo on today, but maybe another day I'll rock the polo again. Guys, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate that. Bro, remember me? I'm Kai. Hi, Kai. What's up? I've been to Tennessee. Nice, dude. I've been there before, too. Membership, please. I don't have a membership, guys. I don't have memberships on my channel. No, I don't, Goon. Been to Niagara Falls? Yeah, I have. I did. That's a crazy story, but I have been there before. I like Dance W. Richard, how to gig. I might call it early tonight. I have work tomorrow. Okay, Dusty. Sounds good, my guy. Whopper, I'm going there next spring. What's your favorite dance? I don't know, dude. I don't know what my favorite dance. I don't really dance too much, guys. Can you please give me a shout out? It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Charlie. I like your eyes. Thank you. Where do you live? Do you have lights on? Oh, I'm in Thailand right now. So just a joke, okay? My mom talking about me. Uh-oh. You should go to Calgary, Canada. There's mountains, go-karts, and I would go there, but I'm assuming Calgary is probably very expensive like the rest of America and Canada, so probably unaffordable. I set a timer until this. I wanted to be here, but I wasn't. Hello, guys. Hello, Left on Base. You're very cute. Thank you, Shelly. How was your day? It's been nice. Just got up and started live streaming. I've been to 9/11 Museum. Oh yeah, is that right? Richie, hey, I just did the dumbest thing yesterday. What did you do, man? What did you do? I do some dumb things too, guys. It happens. Show me your pants. Guys, I did laundry yesterday. There's clothing laying all around my condo here, or my apartment, because it's a little damp, so I'm trying to let it dry off. Excuse me, can you watch Murder Drones on stream? No. That sounds bad. Hello, Richard. I support you and I subscribe. Thank you so much to Zane, man. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I appreciate that, Zane. Are you at a hotel? Yeah, I'm at like a guest house. So it's like a cheaper version of a hotel. You could stay here a bit longer. What's the dumbest thing you did when you were little? I don't know, man. That's a good. I'm sure I've done a lot of stupid things when I was young. I got a question. What's up, Storm? Why are you ignoring me? I'm not trying to ignore you. It's just a lot of comments. Hi, Virginia. Hello, Cags. I liked and subscribed. Thank you so much to Danico. Thank you so much, dude. Let me know, guys, if you guys subscribe to the channel today. If you subscribe to the channel today, let me know. I'll give you a shout out. Hi, Confident. Hi, Virginia. Starms, knock, knock. I live in El Reno, Oklahoma. Oh, nice, dude. Hi, are you a YouTuber? Yes, I am. Hi, Anthony. What's up, dude? What up, everybody? Welcome out to the stream, guys. Can you please check out my YouTube channel? Not right now. Why are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring anybody. It's a lot of comments. If you guys want to make sure I read your comment, you can send me a super chat, and I'll definitely read it. So, Virginia said I subbed. Thank you so much. I subscribed. Thank you, Anna. So there's a lot of comments to read, guys. New subscriber. Thank you so much, Shelly. I appreciate the support. Chat's going quickly, guys. He is trying his best. Yeah, exactly, guys. If you guys want to help me out so I can continue to make videos like this, and you want me to read your chat, you could send me a super chat. That would be greatly appreciated. If not, I try to read every comment anyways, but I do miss them sometimes. Hi, I'm Sub. My name is Mallory. Everyone like, subscribe, hype up the video, and donate if you can. Thank you, May May. We're experiencing the most wider tornado. Yeah, I remember that. Can you check out my post? Do you have a VR? I do not. I do not have a VR. I do not. How was your day? My day was, it's been good, guys. Just been grinding on the, well, just woke up and started the YouTube. That's pretty much all we've done today. And so now I'm sick before the first day of school. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's never fun. Subscribe. Thank you, dude, bro. What's your biggest mistake? My biggest mistake, it's not Nate. Conspiracy theory you believe is true. A conspiracy theory I believe is true. I feel like a lot of conspiracy theories may be true. Bro, what is your biggest mistake? My biggest mistake? I don't know. I subbed your mom how to go on a super chat. Should I take $5 from my Pop's credit card and donate? No, you should not do that, man. I got to go to sleep because I have school. Good night. Good night, dude. Have a good sleep. Item said hi. Hey, what's up, dude? I'd like to subscribe. I'm going to watch you for the rest of the year. Thank you, Anthony. Damn shit, we going deep with the questions today. Who said your mom? Hi, do you remember me? Item. Hi, Item. What's up, dude? What's up, my man? Not Lisa says, I subscribe. I will donate $100 if you shout me out. Shout out to Amanda. Shout out to you. King Collins says, hi, Richie. When school starts, I'll come. Only be here for the first hour, sadly. Oh, I'm going to miss you so much, May. Well, I might try to start doing 2 live streams a day, guys. We might try to do 2 a day now. We might try to do one at night, too. So hopefully I could find times to have you guys in here. Hi, Elisa. Am good, and you? I'm doing pretty solid. Just trying to get the live stream hyped up here. Can you guys suggest? Hi, Jaleem. How do you go on Super Chat? There should be a dollar symbol on the bottom of the screen. You press it, and you can put an amount in. That'd be greatly appreciated. What time is it for you in Thailand? It is noon here. Can we stop talking about tornadoes? People talk about tornadoes every single day on the channel. It's one of the most talked about topics on YouTube. I've really noticed that. How you go to Spain? It's my cousins. Can I be honest without offending you, Richie? Yeah, dude. Sure, man. Bro, I wish I can give you a super chat. All good, dude. Hi, Elisa. Hey, do you guys know murder drones? I do not know what murder drones are. I've never. You guys teach me crazy stuff in here. For to the nights in the row, your eyes look sober. I think you got off weed. I read the comment before I read the name, and then I'm like, okay, this has got to be Whoppered. But yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. I used to live around weed a lot, guys. I used to be exposed to weed a lot back in the States, guys. I don't like weed. I don't like alcohol. I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell of smoke. But I mean, I think I used to probably get like contact high or something just by being in the vicinity of it for so much. So maybe my eyes, would be kind of look like I was stoned back when I lived in the States, but now they probably still kind of look like that because I look at the screen so much. Maybe they are pretty red. Me too. I don't like the smell of weed. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it at all. It's not pleasant. I get someone and smell someone smoking. I cover my mouth. Yeah, I kind of do the same. I like the smell of weed, but I'm never gonna do it. Well, that's good, May. I'm proud of you for saying that. Have you ever played Sonic? No, I have not. I've never even heard of that. Hello, Elise. Yeah, guys, that's funny. Dewey, you always crack me up. Arkham, what's up? Welcome back. What's up, Arkham? It's a good game. You're Canadian? No, I'm not. Sonic's Hedgehog. Did you hear about the Spider-Man? I did not. The 2 main reasons I haven't asked you for help before now is first and foremost because I don't want to bother you with my problems. Second, to be honest, I'm ashamed to say that I didn't think you would. Oh, dude, no, man. No, I mean, I mean, Dusty, I mean, I care about you a lot, man. I really do, bro. I want you to, I want you to thrive, dude. Like, there's no reason you should be living in a tent out in the woods. That's devastating to me. I don't like the thought of that, dude. So, however I can help you, man, I want to, dude. Hi, Item. I'm not Canadian, no. Your eyes are so pretty. Thank you. I'm from Jamaica. Oh, cool, dude. I like Jamaica. That's an awesome country. Bob Marley, right? What is your favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant? Probably a German restaurant in the city that I'm in. I really like it. What are your favorite foods? I like za. I like pizza. I like Thai food too. Sushi. I really like sushi. Japanese food. So stuff like that. You look so cool. Thank you, Jane. Hi, Carmen. That's a winning creator in my opinion, Dusty. Brother, almost asleep and get the rest. I never watch you, so you look kind of cool. Thank you, Jane. That's nice of you to say. Can you make me mod? You promised me. Remember if you. Yeah, dude, but what's my rule of making people mod? Yo, I have a dog. Hi, Nisha. Why weren't you live yesterday? I was. I went live twice yesterday. So make sure you have post notifications turned on so you don't miss the live streams. I love sushi too. I love sushi. It's really, really good. I haven't had it in a while, but what do you get at the German restaurant? Usually I'll get like a pork knuckle, so maybe a pork knuckle or something like that. I'll donate. Thank you, Donnie. Appreciate that. I never saw you live stream today. I'm watching your live stream at 1:05. Nice. I have school tomorrow and it's 12 o'clock for me. Excuse me, you are ignoring me. Guys, I'm not trying to ignore anybody. If you guys want to ensure me to read your comment, please send a super chat. That would enable me to continue to make videos like this. So if you want to ensure that I get to your comment, if you send me a super chat, it pops up in a big, huge emblem, so I won't miss it. But I read thousands of normal chats a day. So what are your favorite restaurants? Yeah, I like a German restaurant. If I'm in Chicago, I like pizza, so Luminati's, stuff like that. So Giordano's. I like Chicago style pizza is really, really good to me. So you look really cool. Thank you, Jane. That's why there's only 3 people who are like true family to me. My bro Richie, Matt, and Jax. You got it, Dusty. You got it, man. You got it, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, it's like my hope to create like a community where we can create a community where we got each other's backs and stuff like that. Guys, chill in the comments. Goes fast. Yeah, it does. Your eye color is majestic. Thank you, the casket girl. Bro, I've been subscribed for so long. Thank you, Antonio. What's your favorite game, Niche? I watched your channel that you were with a black shirt. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that, man. All right, guys. I might miss a couple comments here just because I'm so far back. I can't donate. Totally cool. Totally cool. My dog's name is Moose. Is it a cute name? I think so. Moose. I think it's pretty cute. Hi, George. My birthday is in 2 weeks. Happy early birthday. My birthday's in 2 weeks, too. Hey, do you play Roblox? I was asleep. What time did you stream tomorrow? What time did I stream tomorrow? Same time every day, guys. 11:30 p.m. So make sure you turn on the post notifications, guys, so you don't miss any of the streams. Bro, I still have 3 weeks of school. Yeah, dude. Nice, man. Enjoy the last bit of the summer, dude. I've said this too many times, but I cannot get over how much you look like Shane Dawson. I think I might know who Shane Dawson is, but I wouldn't be sure. I heard you guys talk about him. How do you send one of them? What do you drink at the journey? What do I drink? Usually like a lemon soda. Usually I get a lemon soda. I'll be here to wish you happy birthday. Thank you, Panda. Can you now check the community? For me, you start at 10. Yo, do you ever get tired of this chat? Yeah, it's exhausting, guys. It's exhausting. It might not look like it, but it's a tremendous amount of work. I read about 300 to 400 pages worth of content a day. So I do it because, you know, I care about you guys. I try to read all the chats. So if I miss some, that's why, guys. It's a lot of information. But, you know, we had to give it our best shot here on YouTube. So, oh my God, he does look like an old school Shane Dawson. I love you so much. I'm your biggest friend, Richard. Thank you, Serena. Appreciate that. Can you now check out my post on your community? No, not right now, guys. Not right now. How old is your profile picture on your channel? It's I think it's a year. It's 1 year old, I think. Hi, Amanda. Can you guess what my profile is? Not say bad words. I mean, Amanda. Hi, Denise. Hi, Delania. Do you remember that last video that they are calling you Egg? Yeah, man, they call me Egg all the time. It's all good, guys. May with the egg. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. Please don't report to me. Please don't report to you. Excuse me. When do you, hi, where do you live? Where you from, big bro? I'm originally from America. You were glitching a little bit, but now you came back. You look familiar. Yeah, maybe we know each other. Who knows? Excuse me, can you guess what my profile? No, I can't. I can't tell what it is. What's up, Reza? Can you answer my question? Where do you live? I live outside of the States. Sorry, I'm late, dude. Can you wish me luck for school? You're honestly super chill. Thank you, production. Are you Sigma? I don't know, dude. Is my profile picture good? Is my profile picture? I sent. I'm gonna read this chat. I'm still here. I'll take out the spam. I swears. Thank you, Panda. Hi, Black Rants. Says Mei. I like your hair, by the way. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the compliments. Is my profile picture good? Yeah, man. It looks pretty nice, man. And Panda Mei, you know what to do. You're speaking Indonesian. No, I'm not speaking Indonesian. I don't think I am. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking English today. Do you eat popcorn? I do. Yeah, I do eat some popcorn. W Panda Christian said hi. I'm back. Welcome back, Taylor. I think you look like Toby Maguire. Richie, you sent. Do you like Takis? Yeah, I do. Thank you so much for the star, Lily. Thank you. Wish me a happy birthday. Happy birthday. But they speak English very perfectly. By the way, my birthday is next year. Do you only know English? Yes. Richie, I sent. Where is Eva? Me too, says Anthony. That big bag. Thank you for the 100. Thank you so much for the 100. Answer my say that you feel bad for me. I don't feel bad for anybody, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm sub to you. I'm about fixing things, solving problems, not dwelling over things that happen. Can you answer my question? Do you like Stray Kids? I don't know Stray Kids. Sorry. What up, Amora? What is your name? My name's Richie. What's up, guys? I'm so mad at you. Why are you so rude? Can you answer my question, please? Hey, Charlie, what's up, dude? I must have missed the question, dude. Maybe put it in there again. Do you, be right back. Okay, dude, you're so calm all the time. I love you. Thank you, Black Rants. Appreciate that. Hi, Mika. James says, yo, don't ask for mod, but I'm asking because I want to help. Okay, well, I don't need any more mods. I have hundreds of moderators, so it's more of a privilege to get a mod. So if you can follow the rules and do a good job at it, I'll make you a mod. So that's kind of how it works. Fine, I forgive you. Okay. Which is the best, cats, dogs, or both? I like both, but dogs are my favorite. Nice, man, says Christian. Yeah, so dogs are definitely, if I had to pick one, I would go with the dog. Can you do 10 jumping jacks? Not right now, but if you stick around for later, I'm gonna do a workout on the live stream, most likely. So if you guys want to do a workout together, we're gonna do that a bit later. Finally, someone who reads the chat. Yeah, I try, guys. I do read the chat. No, I can't guess what your profile picture is. I love Link says hello. Hey, do you like K-pop? I do. Yeah, I think it's kind of sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty solid. My profile picture is something I've typed. I had a dream last night. I started my own live stream. Really, May? That's crazy. Sometimes I dream that I'm in the live stream, you know. That's crazy. Man, it really looks like it's gonna start pouring rain out here. Has that monsoon look to it. Can you say no's? No's. I'm following the rules. I won't cuss. Okay. I dreamed of head in the toilet. Do you like yoki? I don't know what yoki is. For you, like horses. What do you think life is about? I think life is about being happy, you know? Being happy, seeking knowledge, learning, and loving, right? So I would say, in my experience, that's what life is about. That's what I think life is about. Don't mind my question. That wasn't supposed to be that accidentally tapped the arrow. What's your favorite K-pop group? I don't know, maybe BTS? I don't know too much K-pop, guys. It's just because I'm in Asia, I hear it, you know, so it's played here a lot. Nice, man, because Christian, everyone like and sub so we can get to 17K. Nice, dude. Yeah, guys, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. That'd be legendary. Like and sub up. What's your favorite TV series? I don't watch TV, guys. No, I don't watch any TV. I don't know what shows are even on. Hi, Richard. Hi, Kono. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Aileen. Earth has gravity, but space has no gravity. Yeah, I guess that's true, right? Out, have fun. At the BTS concert, Stella. Mega Drones, that is my favorite. Morna said hi. Hello. Hello, Lewis. Thank you so much, says Stella. What's your background? Wow, it's like a job interview. My people ask me for my background. Hello, sir. What are your pronouns? Wow, guys, the question today. I want to be respectful. I don't even know what my pronouns are, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be able to answer that. Have you heard the theory that we might be losing gravity for 7 seconds on Earth? Is that right, May? That'd be crazy. 1 like to 100. Yeah, we're almost to 100, guys. I'm not really keeping up with the 100 thing here, but we're close. What do you do on your free time? Swimming, working out, going on walks, just, you know, talking to strangers, stuff like that. How did you get so much subs? I live stream every single day for around 6 months straight. You're past 100. Let's go. 100 likes, guys. I love your stream. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Sorry, I gotta go. Okay, dude. See you, man. Why didn't you read my joke? Read it. A lot of comments. So, once again, guys, if you want me to read your comment, you can send a super chat, and then I will 100% read it. English said W. What car do you drive? I don't drive a car, guys. You're one of my favorite streamers, I think you meant to say. Thank you so much, dude. Did you see the solar? I did not. Are you going to stream tomorrow? Yeah, I stream every single day, guys. I stream every single day. How do you do the super chat? There should be a dollar symbol at the bottom. So if you guys want to ensure that I will 100% read your comment, you can send the super chat. If not, I will most likely try to read it anyways. I just said that. That's how you do the super chat. There's a dollar symbol at the bottom. So, all right, and it's raining now. So my prediction of it being that it was going to start raining was correct. It's pouring out there. I gotta go. Bye. Okay, see you later. Hey Richard, why is dark spelled with a K? I don't know. I don't know. You're the best. Thank you, T Swift. It costs money, so I can't do it. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. What country are you from? I'm from. I don't know what country that is. I gotta go. Bye. See you, Cam. Watching from the Philippines. Hey, shout out to the Philippines, man. Virginia said, hi, can I tell you a joke? Yeah, what's up, Christopher? What's up, guys? You're the best live streamer. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that. YouTube bans me from streams because my voice sounds like 5 years old. I'm 5, by the way. That's kind of funny. I saw the solar eclipse. Have you ever been to Oregon in the United States? No, I have not. I have not. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Brenda. What up? What is up? Hi, Virginia. What's up? Hello. Welcome out. Welcome out to the stream. Please do me a mega solid, guys, and like and subscribe to the channel. That would help out a ton. It would help out a ton, guys. I'm gonna turn the computer on here. Have you ever went to Disney World? I have a long time ago, guys. I've never been to Disneyland, no, but I've been to Disney World. I think Disneyland. I think the one you're asking about is in California. I've never been to that one. I sub. Thank you, noob. Appreciate that. I missed everything today. I remember me from your stream last time. Yeah, Noah, I do, man. What's up, dude? I'm 28 years old. 28 years old. Yeah, I went to the one in California, and they have a new shark encounter at SeaWorld. I have so much merch on Cat's Eye. Really? Cat's Eye has merch? I didn't know that. I know that Cat's Eye has their merch. Sorry, I was bringing my dog inside. All chill. All chill. All chill. Is vitamin A, vitamin B, or vitamin C good for you? You're asking, are you the person that's asking me about the vitamins again? So everything can be good for you in some sort of moderation, right? Like if you have too much of vitamin C, like it's not going to be good for you. But everything can be good in some sort of moderation, right? Moderation is so key. Moderation is so key, guys. So, what's your favorite animal? Because I have a bird. Oh, and a bird. That's cool. My favorite animal is probably a dog. All right, guys. See, it's a monsoon out there. Should we open the window? The rain's kind of peaceful, though. I mean, I feel bad for the people driving the motorcycles out there. That's pretty brutal. But if you're inside, it's kind of chill vibes. Do you remember me? Yeah, what's up, T-Swift? Ziva was here but had to go because of school. Oh yeah, Ziva's no longer with us, unfortunately. Let's go to the balcony, guys. Let's go chill out there. Pretty loud. Here in my country, it's the opposite. In the Sahara Desert, oh wow, that's pretty cool. What religion are you and what do you like about that religion? I'm not religious and I don't talk about religion on the channel or politics. Thank you, Harry. Thank you so much for the GG. Thank you so much, Harry. I really, really appreciate that, dude. Shout out to Harry Bowles, dude. Really appreciate the dono, man. The donos help out a ton, dude. They're what allows us to continue to make the videos. So big shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. What's up, PJ? I'm gonna miss all you guys and girls when you go back to school. I hope we see you on the weekends, though. I'm jumping down the bunk bed. What language would you wish to learn? I'm not sure. Probably Chinese. Thai. I'm in Thailand a lot, so Thai. If I could learn Thai, that'd be good. Yes, I'm not religious, and I don't talk about religion on the channel. Speak German. I can't speak German. I'd learn Korean. Oh yeah, Mei. I remember you saying that. Hi Curry, what's up? I missed my friend's 2nd grade. Something is coming for you in 3 days. I love you too, bro. I'm from India. Oh, nice, dude. I'm crying because you are ignoring me. Okay, well, I was outside looking at the rain. Oh my gosh, it's raining so hard out there. It's raining insanely hard. Like, I've never seen it rain like that. I need to go because I need to go to bed. Oh my gosh. Is there like a hurricane coming or something? It's raining so hard. That's insane. You can't really, it doesn't really do it justice. Like, it doesn't look like it's raining too hard, but it is. It's raining super hard. I think you guys heard it on the roof. I'm subscribed. Thank you, Cassie. Thanks for the sub. Dang, there's rain at your house too? It must be raining everywhere in the world. Man, the rain's so peaceful. What do you like in a woman's personality? Just friendly. Just, just be friendly. I just, would like a girl who's, friendly, nice, kind to be around. Friendly, nice, kind. I love you, Richard. Thank you, Apu. Thank you so much. I'm from Texas. That's cool. I have some friends in Texas. My friend Tyler's from Texas. He's a good dude. My friend Tyler's a really nice guy. I'm from Fiji. Okay, that's what the flag was. That's cool, dude. I had a friend that lived in Fiji, actually. He did the Peace Corps there. Richie, what's your real name? My real name's Richard. I am from Singapore. That's cool. I've been to Singapore, too. That's, Singapore's really nice. In a little, I have to go to sleep. Okay, Noah, which state are you in? I'm out of country right now. I'm not in the States. I'm in Thailand. Casey said hi. Is Richard your real name? Yeah, Richard is my real name. Yeah. Richard's like my official name, I guess. But I don't go by it usually. But it is the name on my YouTube channel. But you guys can call me that. It's totally cool. I don't care what you guys call me. Just don't call me Egg. That's the only thing you guys aren't allowed to call me. Do you know what is coming? Do you want to know what is coming? I don't know. I'm in Fiji. Nice, dude. Favorite streamer now. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Man, he's going to get so... He has a poncho on. Thai people are prepared. They're prepared for the rain. I am not. I'm never prepared for the rain. I'm always like, not have a poncho, not have like an umbrella. My eyes are like Arctic. He has a what on? Oh, a poncho. You know a poncho, like a rain suit, I am the only one that starts on mid of September. Can we hear the rain? I hear you, but no rain. Yeah, I mean, I'll open it. Oh my. Sounds like a washing machine. Rainy vibes, rainy vibes. You can open the window a little bit. You know, rain pops oxygen into the atmosphere, right? Kind of clean out the air in here. Yeah, Halloween is coming up. That is true. My cat is here with me. Nice. That's good vibes. Megachilling with the kitty. Nothing wrong with that. You call me Spiffy because it's a name for the logo. It sounds quiet. Yeah, it's because I'm in my room. But, you know, usually it rains really hard, and then it kind of goes away, so it hasn't really been raining hard like this all day. It just rains for a bit, and then, you know, it'll clear up. So hopefully that happens, so we can go outside and do some stuff later maybe. I love your blue eyes. Thank you, Sarah. Outside to me, there's no rain. There's no rain outside. Yeah, it looks like it's already stopping. Well, it's not completely stopping, but is that your main hairstyle? I don't know what you mean by my main hairstyle. Hello, I'm Verity, your personal helper. Do you know that very soon the whole world will collapse at the same time? Yeah, I do know that. I don't know if the whole world will collapse, but the fiat dollar will. So, but life always has a way of neutralizing itself. So, you know, the economy will collapse as it already is, but life always has a way of neutralizing itself, like going back and finding some sort of normalcy. So life has always changed. There's always been problems in the world, but those who can take risks and think outside of the box will ultimately be the ones who determine what the future will be. So, Los Angeles. This is not Los Angeles. He said clap. How do you think the world is going to end? I don't think the world is ever going to end, right? It's not as if the world will end. Things will change, but things have always changed. That's the cycle of life, right? But nothing will end. But that's why I encourage people to take action and to take risks and to be brave, because, you know, fortune favors the bold. And every problem in the world comes with some sort of opportunity, right? Even the worst problems that could possibly be thought of can still have positive outcomes, but you have to decide to look at it from a good lens, right? So everything has opportunity in the world, right? People become, like, you know, rich and wealthy through problems that were created. So yeah, the world won't necessarily end, but it will change. It will change. And as long as you change with it, life won't end for you. This earth will end and God will create a new earth. No, have you been to Los Angeles? I have been to Los Angeles. Yeah, I've been there before. I've been to Los Angeles. I've had some pretty interesting points of my life in Los Angeles, you know, before. But I do love California. California is a special place for me. I hope to maybe go back there someday in the future. So I am back. Okay, T Swift, my cat name is Zoe. Hi, T Swift. Do you that today is the solar eclipse? I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't see it. I think I was sleeping. I don't even know if I could see it in Thailand, but what's up, Bip? J1 Ace. Ziva's back. I thought it's bedtime, Zeeves. I thought it's night time. I thought it's bedtime, siesta time. Hi, Jennifer. Hello. When will you go to the community? We'll do it a bit late. Usually we do community time after lunch, right? So usually lunch is at 1:30, which is in an hour from now. And then after that, usually we'll do community time. So like in an hour and a half, maybe. We'll see. Hey man, what's up, Thay? I can speak German. I have a vlog to film tomorrow morning. I'll probably stay till 2 a.m. Okay, cool. T-Swip said yes. Nyla, as a president, how do you think you would maintain your country? Maintain my country as a president? I don't know. I think that if I was a president, I would try to influence knowledge in the best way that I possibly could, right? Because knowledge is one of the true powers of the world, right? Knowledge and energy are the true powers. So people only do the things that their knowledge is limited to, right? Like for instance, if you knew how to go onto the stock market in the morning and you knew how to trade at a certain time to make you $1 million a day, you would do it, right? You would do it. But most people probably don't know how to do that. So maybe, they do other things. So if I was the president, I would try to give people like the most lucrative knowledge that I possibly could, So seeking knowledge is always what's going to lead any country to have prosperity, right? So I would allow as many people that I possibly could to have knowledge, right? As long as it's in the right hands. I'm going to sleep. Bye, chat. See you, Noah. Hi, Brooke. So Brooke Sharp said, okay. So, hi, Santalents 10 years ago said hi. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, my man? Back accidentally went to the next stream. Whoa, I'm glad you came back, dude. That's cool. I gotta go. Okay, Shadow. See you later, my man. See you later, dude. See you later, brother. Guys, we're gonna move over here. I do not play Minecraft. No, I don't. I don't, guys. I'll come back. Okay, dude. I posted my drawings on the community. Oh, we're gonna check that out, Ziva. We're gonna check that out. Let's see. Did you miss me when I was not here in the live? I did miss you, dude. I did. All right, guys. We're gonna. One second here. We're gonna send a super chat goal, guys. What should we do if we get to the goal? How will we celebrate? We can write it in here. We could do fridge time, community time. I think I'm gonna give that to you guys anyways. It's Matteo, your buddy. Hey, what's up, Matteo? What's up, dude? I had to go check on something in 23 minutes. Okay, that's really precise. Okay, we'll do fridge time. All right, guys. I started doing YouTube. I started doing this channel. We started doing this channel about 1.5 years ago. So there we go, guys. We see 10 donations. If we get to 10 donations, and I think it's 2 or 3 hours I set it for. I don't know if I set it for 2 or 3. But if we get to 10 donations in 2 or 3 hours, we'll do fridge time. So we'll see if we hit it. If we do that, that'd be pretty legendary. So the goal is up. Do you play any games? I don't, guys. I know I'm so boring, guys. I'm so boring. I mean, I don't play any games, guys. I really don't have time to do that, guys. I wish that'd be chill though, to play a game. I haven't played a game in a long time. Hey guys, look, I'm a lucky person. I found $1 in my pocket. $1 US. $1 US, guys. And remember, I found that in the laundry machine yesterday. I just went to middle school. Oh, no, I'm not in school. Let me know if you need watch hours and stuff. I have 3 devices. No, I don't need any watch hours. That is not something that I need help with. Slay Queen. Watch hours have never been a problem for me just because I stream so long. I have a lot of watch hours, but views, I need views for mainstream videos. That would be legendary. If you guys could watch my mainstream videos, that's where I could use some help with the views. I have so much money right now. Can you guess how much I have? How much? Do you have $1 million, Maymay? The Toil Liker. What kind of job do you have? I do YouTube full time. TS Swift said $289. That's pretty solid. Silly said $5. Are we doing bank account reveals? Like a couple pennies, hee hee. Hey, well that's a start. That's a start, you know. Maybe you could buy like a piece of candy with that and sell it, you know, upsell it, and then just keep doing that. I've started watching everyone's long forums. That's nice. I have a YouTube channel. Nice, Brooke. Nice. When did you post your channel? I've been knowing you since 2020. Well, that's not true, but I posted my channel, I think, in 2023, 2024 maybe. Guess how much I have in my bank. How much? What should I eat, said Bib. Can you shout out my brother? Wow, says Maymay. I told my parents that I'm going to start a YouTube channel. He said that I'm not going to make any money off that. I'm going to try to play them wrong. Yeah, I mean, you can make money off YouTube, but it's extremely, I would say it's quite difficult. But honestly, like most things in life are difficult, right? So if you want to do it, I would just do it, you know? And as long as you don't give up, you know, you'll make money on YouTube, but you just have to, there's going to be so much discouraging times, you know? And so many people are going to doubt you, you know? It's actually really sad. It's really, really sad, to be honest with you, because most people aren't going to believe in you, and the closest people to you are going to be the first ones to doubt you, which is really sad. Especially when things do start working, you realize that it was, you know, many of the people that you thought would support you didn't, you know, but those are people who do support you, and you find new people along the way too. You know, that's those are the people that, you know, will be there for you in the long run. But most people, when you tell them something that you want to do, they're just automatically going to find a way to discourage you from doing it. So it's something I try to never let people do. It's better to let someone go fail, because failure is where you really learn things in life. So you don't learn wisdom from people who doubt you. You learn wisdom through trying things that are hard and failing, you know. Richie the chat keeps changing what I'm saying. Why is it doing that? I don't know, Maymay. That is creepy, though, May May. That is kind of creepy. What used to be your dream job as a child? I wanted to be a police officer, guys. I really, really wanted to be a cop. Like, I put a lot of effort and thought and time into being a police officer, and I got really, really close to becoming a police officer. The problem that I ended up having is I couldn't pass the written test. I'm really bad with reading and writing. It's probably better now, now that I read so much on the live streams, but I always wanted to be a police officer. That was my dream. I came really close. I graduated through the police academy. I went to school for it. I passed everything except I just couldn't pass the written test. So that's what kind of held me back. So I am back because I was eating cereal. Well, I didn't know you, and you haven't been watching you every single day. I looked you up every single day. Well, thanks, man. Maybe you hallucinated my channel before it was made. Go check your basement. There's... I don't have a basement, dude. I kind of want to be a cop. Yeah, dude, I think that's a good job, man. I think being a police officer is a good job. I really do. I really do, and I learned so much stuff from police officers too. You know, I have such respect for cops, and you know, I think they're really smart, and you know, they're very intelligent people. I think you can learn a lot from you know, police officers. You know, they have a like a large span of knowledge. So, you are so nice, and everything God always blessed you with, his love. He gave you the kindness that you really need. He brings the angels for you to protect you. That's really nice. Thank you, Anthony. I had a scholarship for the Canadian version of Game Warden. I gave it up for a relationship. I learned the hard way. It's okay. It's okay. I want to be a doctor. No, in New Orleans, Louisiana, like, I feel so bad because, like, if somebody punches the guy that got punched get arrested. The only way I could ever be able is to get my hands off. I must have missed something, sorry. I want to be a singer when I grow up and a YouTuber. You got this, Ziva. I know you can definitely do that, Zeeves. You already got a great start at it. I would try to get in your streams every day. Thank you, Dressman. I want to be a singer or a politician, but that's possibly never going to happen, Lau. That's not true, May May. That's not true. I think you can do both of those things. I think that you can do both of those things, you know? And you know, like, that's great. Like, you know, we need people who, you know, like singing and YouTubing, and what is that considered? Like, that's more of like arts, entertainment. Like, that stuff's so important, you know? Stuff's so important, you know, for people to have a sense of, you know, singing for people. Think about it. Like, so you listen to songs, and a song can change someone's life, right? Like, that's really important. I want to be a YouTuber now. It's my next journey till I choose something else to do it. That's awesome, Panda. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, I never really liked the question, like, what do you do? Or, like, you know, because it seems so intruding. Like, when someone asks you, you know, what do you do? Really, they're trying to see, like, they're trying to size you up. They're trying to see how much money does this person make, like, how educated is he. But it doesn't really matter what you're doing as long as you're doing what you love, right? And, like, people will always try to find a way to belittle you. They'll try to put you down. They'll try to downplay you, like, you know. But the thing is like, it doesn't really matter what other people think. Like I remember I learned, an Australian guy taught me how to surf, and I'm from Illinois, right? I'm from Illinois. Like, there's cornfields, there's no ocean in Illinois, but but an Australian man taught me how to surf, and I remembered asking him, like, who do you think is, like, the best surfer in the world? And he told me the best surfer in the world is the one who's having the most fun. And that kind of changed my life because, you know, that was such, and I've heard a lot of people say that in surfing. It doesn't matter how good you are at something. It matters how much fun are you having, you know? Like, do you really love what you're doing? Like, who cares about, all of the success if you're not having fun and you don't love what you do? What's the point of you wasting your whole life away, doing something that, you just did because of societal pressure? You, you know, like, like there's something out there greater in life that you should do, not because of the success, but just because you love doing it. Um, and to be quite frank with you guys, like, I mean, it could be different person to person, but luckily, all the things that I love doing, I mean, in all honesty, it's not like it takes money or anything to do it. Like, I just have to, you know, like if I love surfing, I just have to go near water, and I do that. I just find water to live near and go to the water every day, and it makes me happy. What is your first sea where you surfed? The first sea that I ever surfed in was the Atlantic Ocean. I I s- I practiced surfing. So uh, before I moved to Thailand, when I was I was a teenager, I spent a little bit of time in Florida, like 1 month in Florida with my grandpa. And I was moving to Thailand after that month, but I just wanted to surf. That's all I wanted to do. And I remember when I went to Florida, I bought a broken surfboard off a camp. They had a surf camp, and I bought it off them once they finished. It had a crack in it, but I bought it for $40, and I fell in love with it. I bought the surfboard, and I just would go out in the ocean and just try to stand up on the board. And in that month, I was able to do it. And then when I came to Thailand, I had some surf lessons with an Australian guy, and so I was surfing in the Gulf of Thailand, and I was learning how to surf in the Gulf of Thailand, and that's where I really learned kind of how to surf. And then like it's just something that I've been kind of passionate about ever since. But I've surfed in the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and also the Indian Ocean. So I've surfed in the China Sea. I surfed in the Gulf of Thailand. Um, so I've surfed in some pretty cool places, and it's something that I kind of want to continue doing, for the rest of my life. Um, okay, I think it's a translator thing. I think so too, May May. It does some weird stuff. It does some weird stuff in the chat. Um, but yeah, that's really weird. Maybe because I'm in Thailand, it's trying to translate to Thai or something. I don't really know. I did kneeboarding and couldn't get the straps off. I don't know what kneeboarding is. Maybe it's something you do on a lake. I like your streams. It's fun to talk to you. Thank you, Legend. Appreciate that. Richard, someone said SOS. That means help Jose. I don't know what SOS means. Richard, I don't know. Wait, I don't know. Sorry, guys. Kai, I'm back. It's Pin. Mercedes says hi. What's up, Swift? Really, at speedboats, you hold on to the rope and just go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I've seen that. Do you know what invincible is? Yeah, invincible means that you're invincible. It means that you're untouchable. Save our souls. Oh, okay. I'm back. Hi, Akram Lopez. SOS means help. I had Za today. Hi Shakira. There's a fly in here. From where? I'm from America. I want to catch a great white shark. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. I caught a lot of sharks. Caught sharks before. Never a great white shark. I've caught like black tips and stuff like that. I love sharks. Yeah, I do too. I've been to Florida before and I went into the ocean. It was so cool. Yeah, yeah, Maymay. Sorry, Maymay. I'm always so close to calling you Ziva. I don't know why I do that. I get both of you guys tongue twisted. Um, yeah, but yeah, I love Florida. It's so awesome. So I want to catch a hammerhead. I've caught a hammerhead before. I've caught a hammerhead. What's your favorite shark? Favorite shark is probably. It's a good question. I don't know, man. I mean, bull sharks are pretty crazy. So yeah. Do you know anyone else who streams daily or at midnight or something? I do not. No, I don't. Hello, boyfriend. Richie, saltwater or freshwater fishing? Oh, dude, saltwater fishing. I don't know anything really about it. Because I've just spent like most of my life freshwater, but it's so fascinating to me going fishing with someone that knows how to do saltwater fishing. I'm so infatuated with it. I would love to do it all the time. So definitely saltwater is so cool to me. Huge hammerheads. Yeah, I've never caught any sharks. Sorry guys, there's bugs around here. I've never caught any sharks. I've only been to Great Lakes, but my stepdad came from New Brunswick, so I've heard lots. Yeah, no, I've only done in Florida. They're called party boats. Party boats are charter boats, but usually you can get around 60 people on the boat, and it goes out to international water, which is around 20 miles off the coast of the state of Florida. You go out there, and then you go fish on the reef. So thank you for the 6-7. Thank you, Ivith. Thank you so much. So on the weekends in Florida, sometimes I'd take the party boat out to the reef, and you can actually catch all types of stuff, but there's a lot of sharks and stuff like that. But thank you, Ivy. Thank you so much, dude. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, dude. 6x, let's go. 7x, 8x, let's go. 9x, 10x, let's go, dude. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, but anyways, when you go on that party boat, you chip in. I think it's $5, $5 or $10 per person for the jackpot, and whoever catches the best fish, gets all the money in the jackpot. And I think my brother and I have both won it at least once. So that was pretty cool. So let's see, like you get 5 times like 5 times 60, 300, and then I think you give half of it away to like the deckhand. So you get like $150 or something if you win the jackpot. So yeah, my brother caught a nice flounder one time, which was really, really cool on the boat. So yeah, I love that type of stuff, man. Looks like the rain has stopped. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. Appreciate that. Thanks, dude. Have a good day. I'm going to bed. Okay, production. We have an actual party, an actual island party where here you go and it's like a Mardi Gras. That's cool. What's your favorite freshwater and freshwater fish to eat, and how do you want it cooked? That's a good question, Winston. My favorite freshwater fish to eat is probably favorite freshwater fish to eat. Favorite freshwater fish to eat is probably perch. I kind of like eating perch. Seem to have a pretty good taste. So yeah, probably a perch. And for the saltwater, my favorite fish to eat would probably be there's a lot, dude. There's a lot. I mean, I'm always big on like a yellowfin tuna, like eating like raw tuna, like a poke bowl. I like Hawaiian type stuff like that. That stuff to me that's living at the highest caliber of life you possibly can. That stuff, man, if you're not feeling on top of the clouds after eating, a fillet of fresh yellowfin tuna just caught out of the Pacific Ocean, that's living, that's high society there. So definitely that type of stuff. But flounder, grouper, sea bass, that stuff's all can be pretty good too. But yeah, definitely the tuna is probably the favorite. Thank you, Michael. I like trout fishing. To be honest, it's amazing doing king salmon this fall. Oh my gosh, says Johnny. Hi, Ayotia. Guys spamming, that's how they cannot read. Yeah, guys, the spamming is it's a bit of a vibe kill, but it's okay. We'll kind of navigate through it. Who is the most OG person that you remember? The most OG person that I remember? That's a cool question. The most OG person I can remember? I mean, probably my brother. My brother is probably like the first OG I ever met because, you know, we were like chilling forever. If you need me to delete things, just remind me. No, it's all good. It's all good. I try to. It seems like we have enough mods to kind of swift through it, you know. Pre said hi. What's up, dude? I'm in an airplane to Hawaii. No way. What island, dude? What island are you going to, man? That's pretty sweet, though. Should I post the scary egg images? No. No, you should not. What country is next? I think I'm probably gonna go to Cambodia. I think I'm probably gonna go to Cambodia here. I think that it's gonna be better for me to go there just because of like the visa situation. So, you know, I think Cambodia is going to be a better place for me, and I'm going to be able to kind of mega chill a lot more if I go to Cambodia. So, but I don't know. We're going to kind of just play it by ear. I could stay in Thailand here for longer, but I kind of just want to keep it moving. You know, Cambodia is a place that's completely off, you know, the radar of the world, you know. It's, you know, Thailand gets a lot of attention, rightfully so. You know, it's a cool country, but Cambodia is a little more, well, it's much more like low key type place. So I think, and also I've been to Cambodia many times, and there's a lot of places there that I think, wow, I feel as if I'm living somewhere that hasn't been discovered yet when I'm there, because I look at the things in Cambodia and I think this is incredible. You know, you have these cities like Phnom Penh that the Chinese are investing in heavily, and you see this, you know, pretty somewhat amazing architecture that nobody knows about at all. You're walking through these like mega malls and there's no people. There's no people in the mall. They're predicting the future. I've always heard, you know, Vietnam is 20 years behind Thailand, and Cambodia is 20 years behind Vietnam. So my philosophy is to go to places that are behind in history. So Cambodia, I've never seen much of it, to be honest. Enjoy the content. That's why I think it would be a good idea, because Thailand, there are so many influencers here. And I think that's part of the thing going on with my content is Thailand has some of the most influencers in the world. Cambodia, no one, I mean, I know literally, I can count on one hand how many influencers are living out there in Phnom Penh. Most people don't even know where Phnom Penh is, I didn't, which is crazy. It's the capital of Cambodia. It's a big city. It's growing, but it's still under the radar. And I just think if I can go to a place where I can be one of like the beginner influencers and I can just film everything in Cambodia, because I know Cambodia is going to blow up. Like I said, like Vietnam's like 20 years behind Thailand, 10, 20 years. Cambodia is like 30 to 40 years to 50, probably 40 years behind Thailand. So eventually these countries are going to pop off. If I could be, you know, an influencer that kind of shows the bright sides of these places, I think it could potentially be a good play. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Good night, Mei Mei. I would love to learn about Cambodia through you. I support this. I think it would be so cool. And, you know, Cambodia is a place that has had an extremely hard pass. You know, that's where the Khmer Rouge was, and there's a generation of people missing in Cambodia because they were all killed. So there's no boomers in Cambodia. It doesn't exist. There's just young people, right? There's only young people, and you won't see your parents. You won't see your parents in Cambodia. They don't exist. They were all killed. So it's very somber in some sense. There's this feeling in Cambodia of things are being there's this, for me, I always got the sense of healing. Like there's that quietness of, you can tell the place is being healed, right? It just feels like a place that's being healed. It's still going through the phases of healing. And every time I've been over there to Cambodia, it's just been I've been to Cambodia many times. I've heard a lot of people talk about the dangers, and I do know that, you know, there are dangerous things in Cambodia. I know that. I understand that. But I've never had a problem with it. I hear a lot of things, but then when you go there to the place, you know, most of it doesn't seem to be true. But I will say I do practice precautions in Cambodia. I do, especially in Phnom Penh. I'm a bit more careful when I'm there, but you know, I've never, you know, you know, have never had any sort of problem with it. But you are right. I should be careful, but as long as you know, stick to the main areas and stuff like that, I think that, you know, once again, I come from America, so, you know, there's no place that I've ever been to in the world that is nearly as dangerous as the States. You know, I've never felt any safer, you know, than being here in Asia. So, do you mind if post pictures of my Toronto trip? Do you mind if I post pictures of my Toronto trip on your community? I want to drop sneak peeks in others' communities. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, you guys can put whatever you want in the community. You guys, the community's meant, I want you guys to post things in there. So, hey Johnny, I bet Cambodia is safer. Cambodia is safe. I mean, look, Cambodia. I mean, I don't want to make this channel political. That's why I avoid, you know, trying to talk elaborately about these things. But, you know, Cambodia, basically you have to think like this. China doesn't have crime, right? Because China is a surveillance state. And it's okay because, like, the equilibrium of the surveillance state in China is that they don't have crime. So it's not necessarily a bad thing that China has a surveillance state, because it means that China has zero crime. China doesn't have any crime. There's no crime in China. So what happens is, you know, there's satellite places for the crime in China, you know, which would be Burma and Cambodia and you know, the Burma Triangle up near Laos and stuff like this. And throughout the world too, like, you know, there's Chinese crime in America too and stuff like that. But so, you know, these Chinese groups will go to places or Thailand too, for example, and, you know, that's how scam centers happen and stuff like that. So, you know, you get a bad rep. You hear a lot about, you know, be careful, this is going on there. But, you know, authorities are aware of this, right? And I do see countries like Thailand who are doing a better job and stepping up, you know, and shutting a lot of these things down. So, unfortunately, in this world, that's why someone asked me, if you were to run a country, if you were the president, how would you run it? And my answer was, I would make knowledge accessible, because that's the true energy and currency of the world. And the thing is most people get stuck in these scams because they have a lack of resources and a lack of knowledge, right? Like, so when they get someone presenting them some opportunity that, you know, to most people, it sounds like you would easily be able to say that's a scam. But if you put yourself in a situation from someone that's from a village that doesn't even have access to the internet, and someone tells them, you know, they can make, you know, this amount of money in this short period of time, then, you know, it could be more believable that people would fall into these scams. So it's unfortunate, but, you know, unfortunately, the world punishes the underprivileged. So it's too bad, and I hope that's something that can change for the future because it's too bad to see. But Cambodia maybe has petty theft at the most. Yeah, they do. And like I've kind of seen it like when I've been there. There's like people that like you like know you should probably not go near. But but I don't know. Like then again, I've walked all over Phnom Penh. I walked through now I wouldn't recommend doing this. I'm not saying do what I do because I have done things that looking back I probably shouldn't have done. But I walked through half the city of Phnom Penh at nighttime, which I would not recommend doing that. But I did that, and I didn't really have any sort of problem. So if I did that in Chicago, you know, like if I did that in Chicago, I walked through half the city. Yeah, there would probably be some sort of issue. I could imagine, you know. There could be, you know, if you walk through some of like the South Side neighborhoods, but you know, no one bothered me in Cambodia. Every place has crime, guys. It's just normal. It depends on the lifestyle you live. Yeah, yeah, and basic precautions are super easy to follow. China is actually supposed to be a super nice country. Yes, yeah, China is, you know, it's on another level, really. Connor's words are sick. This is my city. Irish come back. This supporting nothing without me. I lived through enough sickness. Tim, mad cow disease was big one when I was a teen. Richie, you're an experienced world traveler. Cambodia will be great. Thanks, dude. Thanks. I mean, it's not official. That's just kind of what's going through my head right now because I can go to Cambodia and I can buy a year-long visa for $280. So, you know, it's like I you know, kind of just want to, you know, escape America. And, you know, I feel like with Thailand, I could stay here too, but it's just more complicated, right? Like, because, well, I'm not going to get into the bureaucracy that much on the YouTube. I just got to be kind of careful. But Cambodia is very, very inaccessible place for someone trying to get their feet on the ground and to kind of find a new to find a new beginning, right? It's a new beginning. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'll keep you guys posted. There's some other options too. We could still go to Vietnam or the Philippines too, or we could stay in Thailand, but Cambodia is probably going to be what I go with here. Okay, Verdi moderator. Bro, no offense, but you're just making this all about Cambodia. Well, people asked me, they said they're very interested where I'm going to go next, so I was trying to give them some insight. I heard of that chocolate, or that Choco Chip. Choco Chip, what is that, my dude? What's up, King Collins? It's Matteo. I just want to say you are the best and the best buddy. Thank you, Matteo. Appreciate that. What up, Michelle? What time is it for you? It's 1:12. Oh, sorry. It's all good, dude. It's all good, man. Hey, Tim. What's up, dude? Can we talk about Egypt? Yeah, I mean, sure, dude. I don't know anything about Egypt, so I gotta go. See you at night. So I could do anything in China that others don't allow? No. China, if you wanna go somewhere and mess around, do not go to China. I've been to China. I'll tell you right now, don't go to China if you want to play games, because it's not a. Believe me, you don't want to get in trouble in China. It's not going to work out well. Americans can enter Albania visa free, and Albania allows U.S. passport holders to stay for up to 1 year. Are you kidding me? 1 year without obtaining a residence permit. Wow. I think there's a couple countries, like, I'm trying to think. I know Turkey has a long visa too for Americans. There's like 5 or 6 countries that you can go as an American where you can stay there visa free. I think Turkey was one of them. Maybe Albania. I forgot. That would be a nice one though. Um, what else? Dominican Republic is pretty good too. I think Dominican Republic's about 6 months or a year. Mexico used to be 6 months or a year, but I think they got a little frustrated with the administration. But I think Mexico still is something like 6 months. So yeah, there's a lot of good choices for me. I'm not going to talk too much more about Cambodia because it seems like whenever I talk about Cambodia, it always makes people upset on the internet. It always makes people upset. Don't ask me why, but I'm not going to get into that too much here before I get into trouble. But Cambodia, I mean, there's not too many places where you pay $280. You pay a $15 travel agent fee, so 295 bucks, and you can stay there for a year with no questions asked. No, you just pay the money and you stay for a year. I mean, yes, Albania is 100%. Well, that's amazing. The thing is like, I'm assuming that Albania's, well, obviously it's more costly than Cambodia, but I mean, it's probably still cheaper than the States. If you could find a way to, make income online, I bet Albania would be great. That would be a great place to go to. I bet that would be amazing. One of my friends, who's also a YouTuber, that's where his home base is Albania. So that makes sense why he does that because he's a New York guy. But yeah, no, Albania, and Albania is not, a super like westernized type. It's still a place that isn't ruined yet. So that's amazing. Look at the pics of Egypt. Yeah, I'll check them out. I'm sure Egypt is cool. I bet it is. What's the idea for the stream? Love your vids. Keep posting. Never give up. 1 million. You're gonna see. Yeah, dude. Thanks, Tim. Tim, you're the man, dude. I needed that encouragement, dude. Appreciate that. Tony, isn't he in New York? Oh, I watch his shorts. Yeah, no, not my boy Tony. My boy Tony does live in New York. I want to go to New York and see Tony. I told Tony I would teach him how to swim, so I wasn't lying about that too. I would actually, given the chance, I would go there and teach Tony how to swim. You should try food from all over the world. Yeah, dude, that would be sick. Albania is not in the Shenzhen area, so spending months in Albania does not consume your 90 to 100 a day. Oh, okay, 90 to 100 a day allowance. That's good to know. Yeah, Tony and I should do a collab. All right, guys, I got to go use the toilet, so we're going to take a little intermittent break here. We'll be back in around 5 to 10 minutes, so you guys can have a view of the rain. It looks like it's starting to clear up. We'll be back in a bit, guys. Okay, guys, we're back. We had to take a bit of a bathroom break there. So you guys can see my clothing is all over the room because there wasn't enough hangers in there to let it dry. We did laundry yesterday. Let me see. What is everybody discussing? So we're back, guys. Its camels actually aren't even big in Egypt. So welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the party. Now that's sad. I picture desert walking camels in Egypt. Says Panda. Hi Haley, what's up? Your girl Ella, what's up? T Swift, what up? What up, Brooke Sharp? What's up, guys? We have cities. Ba-da-da-da-da. You want to know my real name? Yeah, what's your real name? Yo, Tim, you're the man, dude. You're the man, Tim. Tim, you are the man. Shout out to Mr. Flop Top. Ray Kid, what up, dude? My grandma is Egyptian. T Swift said, really? I'm a fan too. Thanks, Brooke. Appreciate it, guys. Do you know what bothers me? Cambodia isn't that like a hotspot for wildfires. I'm sorry. I know Pri got upset, but I gotta know. It's okay. And you know what? We can talk about whatever we want to. We're not going to let other people suppress what we want to talk about. So, is it a hotspot for I don't think not that I know about, Panda, but I remember flying over Cambodia on the airplane, and I remember like looking out the window, and I was like, wow. I was like, it does look like it looks very dry, and it looks like a place that could have wildfires. So maybe I just don't know about it. But I know Canada's a place for wildfires, so it's all good, Pri. It's all good, dude. It's all good, guys. All right. My name is actually Perry. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. All right, we might do some community time here because you guys asked for it. Let's do a sub count. How do you make wildfires? Well, you shouldn't try to make them, but they're made by people, you know, usually dropping their cigarettes or starting some sort of, you know, brush fire. But they're not a good thing. Anthony said hi. Hey, what's up? What's up? Your dog plays hide and go seek. Can you show us around the house? We're gonna check out the community actually. What's up, the duck? Cool stuff. All right, uncontained campfires are a big cause too. Using a firing burn barrel or a fire pit. All right, guys, community time. We're going to check out what everybody's doing in the community. So, community time. Community time. You said you like sushi. I do like sushi. These AI pictures. All right, here's Ziva's drawings. My drawings. This looks like a girl, and this looks like a... I'm going to say this looks like a boy. That's a really cool drawing, Ziva. I'm going to leave a comment on this. Yeah, I like French fries. I do. Of course I do. Oh, Ziva is here. They are both girls and boys. Cool. I thought it was really cool. Out of 10, how cooked is my iPad? I don't know, dude. Maybe like a 5? All right, let's see what else we got. Hope you have a great day, Richard. I will be subbed to you. Have a great day. Thanks also, shout me out, and as you guys donate to Richard. Thank you. Thank you, Spiffy. Richard being cool outside. Oh my gosh. Richard is so emo with his wet hair. Wow, that's a scary picture of me. Looks emo. Oh no. I'm emo, guys. Benny put a comment in. Love you all. I'm so sorry, Richard, for not joining yesterday. I was having a sleepover, says Taylor. What's up with this dude? I got za. Now that looks elite. That looks like pretty solid za. That looks pretty solid. I had to do a writing assignment. This looks like a vibe kill. That looks like a vibe kill. Looks like the vibes got eliminated on that one, Ziva. All right, guys. So that's some good community time, guys. Good community time. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Bye, Brooke. See you later. I don't eat... What is that? You don't eat what? Community time. Oh, pomegranates. Okay. I once had a guy tag me 3 times. I won $5,000. I've never been him in my life, so I reported him for harassment. You won $5K? Nice. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty cool. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to you, dude. I gotta go. Bye. See you tonight. All right, Shadow. Yeah, see you tonight. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do a live stream tonight or not. We'll see. Maybe we will. We'll see, guys. I gotta. Egypt was having the best World Cup until Virgin FIFA came in. I posted something. All right, guys. Well. If you do, can you tell us what time it is? Yeah, no, there's not like an official time for night streams. Thank you, Neva. Thank you so much, Neva, Under Pressure. Appreciate that. How do you get on the community? You click on the community button. I don't think you can go to the community on the iPad, though. All right, good night, Panda. Thank you, Neva. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Neva. Appreciate the sparkles. Thank you so much. Good night, Panda. You look like Tony from Jessie. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. I gotta go to bed. Okay, T Swift. Nighty night. Nighty night. Nighty night. Good night, Ziva. I seen Watson as a shrimp. Hi, Cody. What's up, Cody? How's it going, dude? How's it going, my man? All right, guys. So I'm gonna take a little lunch break here. I'm gonna take my break and go to 7-Eleven. You guys know the story. I do it every day, right? So we're gonna take a little lunch break. It's 1:30. Lunchtime is here. Hi, Shino. Hello. All right, guys. So 7-Eleven hot dogs. I don't think we're gonna do hot dogs. Don't think we're gonna do hot dogs today. All right, guys. So we'll be back. Do me a mega elite solid and like and subscribe to the channel. That would be legendary. Looks like the sun came out, so that's some better vibes. So yeah, we'll be back at it in a bit, guys. I need some sunglasses, guys. It's too bright out there. Where's my shades? All right, guys. See you in a bit. What's up, chillers? What up, mega chillers? Oh yes, Ziva, there's plenty of eggs. There's enough eggs to go around the entire world. There's so many eggs for you, Ziva. Egg girl, that's for egg girl, guys. Egg girl is supposed to be sleeping. Yay, eggs. Look, more eggs, even more eggs, guys. We had to because it's Ziva. Richard, I got back from my concert. Yo, cool, Linza. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right. I know someone's going to take a screenshot of this. I know Ziva, yeah, she's going to snap that. She's going to get a picture of that. She's going to eat that. Egg. Look at the egg time. Egg time. Look at those eggs. Look at those, Ziva. Those came from your chickens. Guys, these came from Ziva's chickens. So everybody say thank you to Ziva for her chicken. Spicy. Spicy. Wow. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Elite. What's up, M Black? Uh-oh, looks like Ziva doesn't like when I call her egg girl or talk about her chickens. Hey, I'm just appreciative for your chickens. They treat us well. It's all for fun, Ziva. All for fun. No need to post any more pictures. Thank you, Aiden. Thanks, dude. SBT. SBT's here, guys. Say hello to SBT, guys. Say hi, SBT. Hi, Mr. SBT. The ladies don't want you anymore? Dude, same here, SBT. Same here, man. I don't know what's going on. It's all good, man. We have each other, SBT. All right, time for some more eggs, guys. More eggs coming up. Uh-oh, Ziva retracted something? I wonder what she said. More eggs. Omelet time. Yeah, SBT. We have each other, dude. So we'll be okay, my man. We'll be okay. Not in that way. Thanks, Richie. You make me so happy. I got your back, SBT. Yeah, it's 7-Eleven. It is. Hey, nice dinner. Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. Wait, Ziva, I didn't even talk about your chickens. What's that for? I agree. Chicken and rice is the best combo. Chicken and rice. I'm eating an omelet. Yes, you did. And you called me egg girl. I called you egg girl on accident. Yeah, I'm eating so I can stay alive. I am hungry, guys. Because I need fuel. I need fuel, guys. Are people being mean to me? We got a croissant, guys. We got a croissant. All right, let's check the community. Community time. All right, Ziva, you made me really, really mad because you really made me mad, Ziva. This is war now. This is war. You put eggshells on my pizza? How dare you do that? How dare you do that, Ziva? Never, ever put the eggs on the pizza. I am so mad about that. That is not mega chill. That is not cool at all. Not cool. That wasn't even me. Not cool. Vibes killed. Vibes killed. Hi Jade, welcome back. Yeah, SBT. SBT's got my back. Wow. Wow, SBT's on my squad. Yo, thanks, Jade. I'll mod you up soon. Thanks, Jade. Thank you, Jade. You're so nice. You're so nice. My favorite YouTuber is Danny Mullen. I don't know if I want to look at the community. Hello, the toil liker. Rich, can you shout out Lily? She's subbed to both. Yeah, shout out to Lily. All right, guys. So vibes recovered. Be back in 1 second, guys. All right, guys, we're back at it here. So we are done munching. Those are some munches, guys. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. Munchy time. Love your channel. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jade. Appreciate that. Yo, thank you so much, Ronk. Thank you so much for the coins. Thank you, dude. Thanks, guys. Pot time. If we get to 10 donations, guys, we get to 10 donations, we can do pot time. So 10 donations, and we will do some pot time. Hello, Kono Miles. What's up, dude? Pineapple is so underrated. Pineapple is so underrated. Wait a second. It's telling me there was a 130. Yo, guys, who's been in the live stream for the whole time? Has anybody been here for the whole time? Hi, Shadow. Oh, never mind, guys. I see what's going on here. I see what's going on. I was looking at my analytics. And I saw something that looked really weird. I really need to start looking at my analytics more. You can really learn a lot from it. You can really, really learn a lot from it. I don't think we're gonna stream. I'm gonna show you guys something here on the analytics. Check this out, guys. Who here is good at math? Do we have anybody who's good at math and statistics? You guys can see this is how many viewers we have when we watch. So you can see right when I start the stream, it goes up to 8 to 36, all the way up to 60. And then after like the 20-minute mark, it goes to 22. And then after the 40-minute mark, look, it goes all the way down to 6. So after around 40 minutes, it never seems to get that high again. So what we might do is we might try doing shorter streams, because I'm a little bit concerned that all of this lower watch hour time here could be making the algorithm make us have a lower average. We want the average to be really high. But the peak is 60, so that's pretty good. I don't know, guys. We need to find ways to progress on YouTube. We had to find some strategies. So shorter streams, less revenue. I'm your manager and dad now. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but nobody's donating. That we don't have all of our donos come at the beginning, and then no one seems to. The donations have been way down recently. So we don't want to do something that's wasting time. We can find other ways to earn income. Don't ask for money. Well, that's the only way we can continue to do these streams. If we can't make money doing the streams, then I'm not gonna be able to stream, guys. We're just not gonna be able to do it because, you know, think about it. I work 60 to 80 hours a week doing YouTube. So, you know, I hate to ask for money. I really don't like to do it, but people want to see the streams. So the only way we're going to be able to continue to do it is through donations. But if we can't make it happen, then we're going to have to figure out different ways of, unfortunately, this world runs on money. Hi, Rush. You're going to help me sleep. Okay, cool. Let's look at, but yeah, we might just start doing smaller streams. Can you subscribe to my channel, please? Yeah, maybe later. Maybe later we can. Richie, please don't. People don't donate if you're begging. Play a game or something, bro. Uno, Monopoly, you get some hot girls and have them build Legos, bro. Well, you sound like an expert, Space. You sound like an expert at this, dude. Well, what I do is I read all the comments. I don't think there's a lot of other creators that do that. So I try to read all the comments. So that's what we try to do. That's why I like your channel. Please, no shorter streams. Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate that, Jade. I'm back. Has anyone been mean to you? Because they're about to get a beating if they did. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think we're gonna have to do shorter streams, guys. I think we might have to. Is it gonna be a couple more days till I get mod and not trying to beg? Well, one of my rules to becoming a moderator is to not ask me to be mod. So if it depends on you, you know, whenever I think you're following the rules good enough to be a mod, I'll mod you up. Because even like the views just haven't like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways to like progress to YouTube. Here, I'll show you, Ziva. 1 second here. 1 sec, Ziva. 1 second. Like the views just kind of fade off. Like you could kind of see. So like this is like the beginning, and then it just kind of fades super low. And so like our average is 17. But if we do just like a 1 hour stream, maybe our average would be closer to 60. And that could potentially boost us in the algorithm. Because we've been stuck on, we've been stuck on like 60 people. So we want this number to grow, right? We want that number to get bigger. But because I stream for so long, you could see like it goes down. It goes way, way down. Like, look, even like 6, 5 concurrent viewers. We want it to be like way up here, but the longer you stream, the more it kind of goes down. So, it's weird with YouTube because I had this idea that like, the more you post, like, the more you post, the more views you'll get. But I think the goal is to just try to get as much concurrent viewers as you can. Like, so we might emphasis more on quality content rather than quantity. So better quality, but lower quantity. So shorter videos at a higher quality. That might be the new strategy. Okay, toe liker. Carly, I subscribe to you. You'll get banded. Hi, Ellie. What's up, guys? How are you, bro? I'm pretty solid. Dude. Thanks for asking. Hello, Candy. What's up? So yeah, guys, I think that's gonna be the new thing. We're probably gonna, let's see here. You can see at 20 minutes, it really jumps down after 20 minutes. Really jumps down. We want to keep this high. We want to keep it super, super high. Because we should have like hundreds of people. We should have like hundreds of people in the stream. But we don't. We only have 17 people in here. I just got out of a shower and I'm gonna get a cup of water. Nice. With the shorter streams, we are going to miss you, but it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't work too, we'll go back to long streams. But I mean, I had to figure out a way to. We have to figure out a way to progress in YouTube. I feel like I'm stalling, like we're not making progress as much as we should be, What is happening? We're trying to figure out a new YouTube strategy. Oh, I get to school. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, see you, Ziva. Peace out. I was feeling the same way about my channel, but then it grew. Yeah, I'm just trying to see here. It's yeah, I think we might have to do shorter live streams. We'll see if that works. I'm just gonna take a 5-minute nap. Don't stress about it too much. It took a day away from posting just to let the algorithm chill. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's let's see. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's it can be a bit disheartening at times, but it's okay. It's okay. All we can do is try. I can't even feel my finger. On my video, I told everyone to subscribe to you and told them you have beautiful blue eyes, and sometimes we're shades. And if they don't subscribe to you, Kiwi will pick them. I'll pick them in the eye. Thank you, the Toiler Liker. Thank you so much. You're so funny. I will give you everything I can. Aw, you're too nice, man. I gotta go, Richie. Bye. Love your channel. They're the GOAT. Thanks, Jade. Honestly, as long as you love creating, then you're doing good. Yeah. Lindsay, thank you, Lindsay. But yeah, no, I do enjoy creating. I do. But you know, I also had to find ways to survive, you know. So if I can't make enough income through doing the YouTube, then you know I'm going to have to kind of part ways from YouTube and become a teacher, or you know, try different strategies to so we can make more of an income on YouTube. So it's not as if I don't like doing the YouTube. I work around 60 to 70 hours a week on YouTube. So of course I could be allocating that time to something else to make income. So I do like Juice WRLD. I'm from Chicago, so I loved his music. It's too bad what happened to Juice. Lily, I liked all your videos. Yeah, it's you know, like I do the live streams are every single day, so you know that's anywhere from you know 30 to 45 hours, and then I try to respond to every comment that I can. So that's you know over an hour every single day, and then filming the shorts out in public, that's another 1 to 1 hour a day, and then editing those is about 30 minutes to an hour a day. So if you add it all up, it's you know around a full-time job and a half of work to keep up with this amount of content. So I love doing it, but you know we live in a world where you need money to survive, you know. If we can't do that through YouTube, then I'm going to have to, you know, probably go back to teaching abroad. So, which is okay. I'd prefer to do YouTube full time. I really would, but I have to find a way to survive, essentially. I'm gonna make another video. Nice, dude. Hi, George. Yeah, I mean, I would certainly still post. It's just it would just be limited because, if I'm working a job, then, you know, um, most of my time's going to be at the job. Have you thought about going live while at work? I mean, that would be cool. That'd be cool if I could get a job where they're chill with that, but my profession is teaching, so sometimes filming children, there's like, obviously that's not really something that's like everybody kind of agrees with, so I wouldn't want to do that either. Do you remember me? I know, but I don't want to see you disappear. Well, thanks, Panda. Thanks. I have to be. It's really really tough. It's really hard because this is my dream to like do content. It's what I want to do, but when I'm only making a couple dollars per video, and I'm spending 60 or 70 hours a week doing the content, there comes a time when when you have to do things to kind of stay alive essentially. Are you're having creator burnout? It's not so much that I'm having a creator burnout. It's just like if you just look at like I just had to have income. It really just comes down to income. Like, oh, that's right, teacher, my beat, I forgot. Yeah, have you ever went to the other island of the beach? You should do that so you could get more. The other went to the other island of the beach. Other island of the beach. Are you talking about? Are you talking about like another island in Thailand? I will cry if you're gone. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks. I mean, it would be quite sad, but I had to live in reality, right? I had to live somewhat in reality. Remember me, Ghost Viper. I just changed my profile. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Thank you, Carmi. We all gotta pay to eat. Whatever you choose, you'll always have your fans community. Yeah, and like, I would do my best to keep up. I don't want to vanish on you guys, but the amount of time and effort and energy I've put into YouTube, it hasn't really equated for me to like, I've been going through my savings, right? So once I'm like cutting into my savings a lot, it gets to this like kind of like it gets you in like the life or death mode, right? Where it's like, okay, I need to do something so I don't, get myself into some predicament. So I'm sad about it, but I understand. Thanks, Ziva. Is your parents still alive? Yeah, my parents are alive. Will you T-Swift? I had to plan for 6 months for a single trip. I can see why. Yeah, it's the expensive world. You look like you're going to cry about it. No, I'm not going to cry. No. You're not obligated to anything. We do what we must. Exactly. Yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of have to do what you got to do. Unless if something changes, like, maybe, who knows, maybe I'll have a video that goes viral, something will take off, things can change, like stuff like that can happen. But if push doesn't come to shove, I got to make a change. So, but I'm still gonna film. It's just not gonna be, if I'm teaching during the daytime, we're not gonna be able to do the live stream. So we appreciate all the time you put into what you do. Super grateful to be a part of this community. Thank you, PNW. Appreciate that. Hi, fishing. I will try not to cry. Oh, don't cry, guys. Don't cry. It's never a goodbye. It's a see you later. Yeah, it is. What's up, my brother? What's up, Sophique? What's up, dude? And Clayton's making me a TikTok too. So, maybe the TikTok will pop off. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. You're a teacher. I was a teacher, and then I started doing YouTube full time. I took a break from teaching, and I did YouTube for around 5 months, and we'll see if we can continue YouTube, but we might have to go back to do teaching. Let's make a, oh my gosh. Richard is number one. I will cry myself to sleep. You're the only thing I like to watch at night. Well, thank you for saying that. That's really nice. I don't get TikTok. I don't know how to do TikTok either. So Clayton was nice enough to say that he would make an account for me. He said it's easy to go viral on TikTok, so he's just gonna screen record my shorts and put them on TikTok. So that was really nice of him to offer to do that. Yeah, I understand you still have to take care of yourself, and we will always know that you love us and we love you too. Well, thank you, Ziva. Thank you. That is certainly for sure. That is certainly for sure. How long have you been running this channel? A year and a half. About a year and a half. Hello, Tuka. I love you. Thank you, Sophie. I feel like ending it. What should I do? I think you should probably contact an emergency line. I think there's there's definitely lines you can call for that sort of situation. So we support you here, but I would reach out to some sort of support for that. I'm crying. Tiswa, will you go to my live? If you go live, I made some Snapchat videos and got 100 views. Snapchat videos? I've actually never heard of doing that, but that's kind of interesting. I love your videos. Thank you, Carmi. Appreciate that. Hi, Elinor. Bro, a year and a half, 16K, 680 views is insane. Yeah, I mean, it is, but I've never had a video get over 10K views. All of my videos, it's just because I've worked at it. Like, I've done live streams every single night. I haven't really skipped a day, so it's not as if, you know, I had some sort of amazing video that went viral. It's just I've allocated so much time towards YouTube. I've really given it my best shot. Are you mastered at this job? Likely. No, guys, I don't goon. That's topics I would like to talk about on YouTube, but I don't think this audience would appreciate some of those opinions about what I think about stuff like that. But maybe someday in the future I'd make another YouTube channel when I can talk about stuff like that. But bro, just joking. Lily Bella Summerfield, how to go live? How to go live? You need 50 subs and you have to apply to go live. Okay, no, I don't want my one to do a short live, so you're my number. Hunk said hi. Hello, Rosaline. Hi, Kai. Said hi. What's up? Skin Pop. TS what's up? Hi, I'm new here. What's up, KN? Button go live. I'm from America. Yeah, I'm from America originally. I'm going to start writing a book. That's a great idea. I wrote a book. Around a year ago. I think it was a pretty cool experience. I like writing. I was never good at writing at school, but as I've gotten older, I appreciate it. Honestly, post and talk about whatever you want. Your true fans will still follow. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm still gonna post, guys. It's just, like, for instance, like, if I work 70 hours a week on YouTube and I reduce that to 10 hours or 20 hours, and then for the other 40 hours, I could work a full-time job, right? So as much as I don't want to get a job because I hate the idea of working, no, I don't hate the idea of working. Working's important. I don't like the idea of doing things that you're not passionate about. But if I had to do that to survive, then obviously, you know, you had to do that. Like, you had to make money, right? but I can still have maybe like 20 hours like after work or before work where, I can still keep up with the YouTube. So the content's not going to go anywhere. It's just, doing live streams for 5 hours every single day. That might have to be reduced to like 1 hour a day. That way I can use, the other time to have some income, because I would love to have enough income on YouTube alone so I can do this full time. But with the percentages that YouTube takes from, my donations, and just as low as AdSense is, it's it's very hit or miss. Like, we have some days where people give us huge donos, right? Which is awesome. If it was like that every day, we could totally do the YouTube full time. So we're probably gonna have to get a job, or maybe I'll just say screw it. Maybe I'll just say, hey, I'm just gonna keep doing this, and if we run the bank account to the ground, then live streaming homeless would probably go viral. Then again, if let's say for instance, I did live stream nonstop and I failed, but I was on the streets still live streaming, that could possibly be viral content. So we could do that, but I feel like things are gonna come to push comes to shove. Real life is probably gonna hit me at some point pretty hardly. But that's okay. Challenges are good. They're just opportunities to, grow as a person. Do you do this full time? But with the percentages that YouTube takes from, my donations just as low as AdSense is. Yeah, dude. No, the AdSense is very low. The thing is, the vertical live streams, I don't even run ads on these videos, guys, because it's so low, right? Because the vertical live streams have a very low AdSense, because vertical videos, you don't get as much money as the horizontal ones. I learned that the hard way, guys. The horizontal ones, you might get $8 per 1,000 views, but on the horizontal ones, you might get 20 cents, maybe 15 cents for 1,000 views. So it's quite, it's very, very low. So I don't even turn the AdSense on. If you ever need an editor or anything, feel free to reach out. Even if you're working, I'll do it for free. I have CapCut membership and I don't use AI. Well, thank you, Panda. That's very nice of you. Can you say happy birthday? Happy birthday, Mr. He. Having a job truly is passionate about and enjoys that pays the bills is a privilege. That is true. That's really true, PNW. That is really true. Please don't let him has more donations so we can do longer ones. Line frames, please, God, please, God, please, God. Well, thank you, Anthony. I might just say screw it, guys. I might just say screw it. Don't go homeless for YouTube. I mean, I might just keep going all in on it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have anything to lose in my life. I don't have a family. I don't have a wife. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't own any homes. I'm just a leaf in the wind, traveling around the country. So I have a very high tolerance, or I have what's the right word? I can take a lot of risks, right? Because it's if I were to have a kid and a family, then I would try to do something to feed the kid, right? To make sure. YouTube probably wouldn't be great for that. But because I don't really have any, I guess you could say baggage. I don't really like that word. But because I don't really have too many, different people that I had to support, I can kind of take these big risks, Hey, Rich, I'm the hair guy again. The hair guy? I don't remember you. I am tired, so anyone keep answering. You're gorgeous. Thank you, Hannah. A YouTuber that I watch, he does viral trends on live streams to see if he can reach a ton of views and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been able to have a video go viral, so Maybe I should check his content out. I run a YouTube and I'm a single mom on top of that. You can do a job too in YouTube. It is doable. Yeah, no, it's. I'm sure it totally is doable, but appreciate your insights and truth. You're honest about what you do. That's respectable. Well, thank you. Thank you, PNW. You're a leap to the world, but for us, you're worth staying 5 to 6 hours a day. Well, that amazes me that some of you guys stayed here to watch me for 6 or for 5 or 6 hours. That amazes me. I really appreciate that. I'm from Sweden. That's cool. That's cool. I would love to go there. One of my friends is from Norway. I was on the phone with him a couple nights ago. So maybe I'll go out there someday. Who knows? I'll be right back. I'll get the channel for you. Thank you, Ziva. Yeah, I'll take a screenshot of it. I'm the guy who asked how much such good hair, remember? Well, thanks, dude. Appreciate that, dude on fire. I'm from Kansas. That's cool. I've been out to Kansas before. I took a road trip there one time. Your eyes are beautiful. Hi, T Swift. I seen Cambodia has elephants. Yeah, they do. They do. Thailand does too. I am from Norway. Oh, no way. That's awesome. I'm from Canada. Good night. I'm going to sleep and keep on falling asleep while I'm hearing you. Thank you, Anthony. Thanks, Melrose. Hi, Majesty. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. Monica Rowe. You mean to say bro? Please play Juice WRLD. I can't play music on the stream. Sorry, dude. Donald Duck. Hi, Play with Cherry. I like your shirt. Thanks, Oakley. Appreciate that. I'm trying to look a little more presentable for the stream, so trying to wear nicer shirts for you guys. Hi, I'm getting ready for work. That's cool, Nicole. What type of job do you do? It's sad that you don't remember me. I'll keep coming. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude on fire. I'll definitely try to remember you next time. You look so handsome. Thank you, Megan. This is the name of dude's channel. All right, I'll screenshot it. Does he go viral, Ziva? Does it work? I like your hair color. Thank you, Play with Cherry. School year is coming up. Are you thinking on going back to the States then? No, I don't think there's like, I can't go back to the States pretty much. I wouldn't be able to live in the States, unfortunately. So if I teach, I'm qualified to teach like overseas. So I could either teach in Thailand or Cambodia or China or something like that. China, Vietnam, something out here. So thank you, Zash. Appreciate that. So hi, Cookie Lover. What's up, dude? That's awesome, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. So that's why, like, it's a little bit for me right now. It's like, school year in Asia starts in September. Well, for some countries, it depends what country, right? But it's kind of like, if, as much as I would love to do this, guys, full time, like, if I'm just being transparent with you, I'm just not making enough money to kind of support myself, which is disheartening, guys, because I really love hanging out with you guys, and I really love it a lot. But as the school year gets closer to starting here in Asia, I've kind of felt like this sense of needing to maybe get a job here and go back to what I used to do, which was teaching. And maybe I can still do this like 1 hour a day, can still do like a 1 hour a day live stream. But yeah, that's probably what we're gonna be leaning towards more here, is teaching out here. Do you game? If you do, what kind of games? What type of games? I don't game, dude. I don't have time to play video games. I love you too, Mel. Can I do a video with you? Yeah, you guys can message me on Instagram, and if you guys have ideas to do videos, then send it to me there. Don't ignore your intuition. An hour stream isn't bad at all. I think an hour stream could be better, to be honest. I think maybe my content, if I make shorter content but higher quality, it could be a lot better. Damn, I'm kind of sad. You're gonna be legit working just as I really start. Well, I don't know. I mean, I might not. Maybe I'll take a risk and I'll just keep, going with the content and, leave it in the hands of God and, take risks. That's okay too. It's okay to fail, right? It's okay to do like things will not go right in life. Things will go wrong, and that's okay. Like, it's okay. So I'm not super fearful of, continuing YouTube and taking the risk. I'm just saying I might not. I might, try to get a job and do something a little more secure while, still putting some effort into YouTube. I'm going to be doing YouTube either way, right? Because that's, the goal. But, like there's 7 people in the live stream right now. It's kind of like, it's just discouraging, but we're not going to quit. We just have to figure out a way to, kind of keep going in a bit. I do too, low key. It'll be interesting to see what comes from the, Richard, you definitely don't want to be homeless in a foreign country. I would much rather be homeless in a foreign country than America because I don't drink or do drugs, and I really wouldn't mind being homeless. I just don't like drugs and alcohol. So that's the only contingency I have with being homeless is I don't like drugs and alcohol. I don't like any of that stuff, which is why I really wouldn't want to be homeless in America because I know how prevalent drugs and alcohol are in like the homeless communities in the States. Whereas, if I'm homeless overseas, it's a bit better because the weather is tropical, so I wouldn't have to worry about getting cold, and I wouldn't have to worry about crime, drugs, alcohol, and stuff like that. So, like, if that is the worst case scenario, but if I were to have to, sleep in a tent or something to continue going, then that's not really the end of the world. But it would definitely, I would try to avoid that happening, right? And the best way to avoid that would probably be to, get a job sometime soon here, so I don't have to get into like the red zone where, like I barely have, any money left and I kind of have to, make survival decisions. Is it cool to solve Rubik's Cubes? I can need some confidence. I do not know how to, dude. I do not know how to. He can't. Are you talking rubbish? I don't know what rubbish means. I work at Victoria's Secret. Really? I mean, that sounds like a pretty chill job. Just selling like underwear and stuff. It sounds pretty decent. Better have guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed. That's the thing, dude. That's well said. Like, YouTube's not really guaranteed. I mean, technically, there's no guaranteed income in the world, right? Like, because any job you can get fired from at any given time. There's no such thing as security, like, in the utmost. But, there's more secure things than others. YouTube's pretty, like, hit or miss. Like, you guys probably see that. Like, some days I'll get, a lot of big donations, and then, like the next day, maybe I won't get any. So it's sporadic, Hey, how are you day going? It looks like you're in a hotel. It's going good, dude. Yeah, I'm in a guest house right now. You don't want to be homeless. Well, obviously I don't want to be homeless. I don't think anybody wants to be homeless. But, really all you can do is try your best, and give it your all. And whatever happens in life, you can get through it. You just can't give up. It's really nice to see more creators with autism, mental challenges. You are very strong for surviving despite your disability. Good night, Raleigh, North Carolina. Richard Eyes, Finley, looking good tonight. Thank God you did not put them glasses on, says Dewey. Dude, I got the glasses here, man. I got the glasses here. Um, tell me something. This will be I'm. All right, Lorita. I'm pretty sure rubbish means something that's not important. Oh, okay. That's okay. As it really does look like your hotel. Yeah, dude, it's basically a hotel. You can just stay here for a bit. Yeah, cop glasses. Yeah. Shows how passionate you are. Thank you, Raphael. Yeah, I mean, I of course, I'm passionate. Of course, I am. Where do you work? I don't work. I'm done eating. Well, I hope you enjoy your food. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Those glasses look good. My shades. Are there any Turks? Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Brooke. Turkish citizens. Can I get a shout out? Who asked for that? Shout out to Brooke. Shout out to you. Do you pay for your room nightly, weekly, or monthly? I pay by the month, so I get this room for like $200 for 1 month. So it's very, very affordable to stay here. So yeah, if you pay for the month, you can obviously get things for a lot cheaper. Where are you from? I'm from America originally. Lundy, what's up? What says Brooke says what? I pay $18.50 a month. Yeah, guys, that's why I can't go back to America. It's I applied to, and I'm not making this up. Before I went all in on YouTube, I applied to 1,000 jobs. I applied to 1,000 jobs in America. I got 2 interviews. I didn't get the job from either one. So I walked to the 7 temp agencies in my city. I didn't have a car at the time. I didn't have a car. I had a car later, but I walked to 7 temp agencies and I walked in and I said, I need a job. They said, we don't have any work. I said, you don't have any work? This is a temp agency. I said, yeah, well, maybe come back in a couple weeks. We might have work. I think there's something wrong with America. There's something not right. If someone's going into a temp agency and asking for a job and you can't get a job at a temp agency, I see something wrong with I lived in a city with like 250,000 people. So that's very affordable. You can't get that in here in America. Yeah, believe me, America is probably one of the roughest countries I've ever seen. After traveling the world, has really opened up my perspective of the struggles of Americans. And in the podcast I did with my friend from India, he was talking to me about how, how poor the U.S. economy is and how difficult it is for Americans to survive. It's really shameful to see kind of what it's become out there. It'd be like that for real though. Panda, wow, I pay 800. Well, 800 that's pretty cheap. 800 is pretty reasonable for the States. That's crazy. Temp agencies, they don't have work. Yeah, no, I went to every single temp agency in the city. So it really feds me up, which is probably the reason why I don't really ever want to touch U.S. soil again, because it really made me frustrated. Because when I think of the American dream, I think of if you're a person that wants to work hard and you really are willing to go above and beyond to work, I believe America should be a place where everybody should have the opportunity to become successful. That's what the American dream is. But nowadays you have a higher chance of becoming successful in Switzerland or somewhere in Europe or overseas than you do starting a business within the United States. So it's really, really upsetting to me. I could kind of go on and on about it, but it's quite, yeah, it's terrible. Rent is high, food is high, and insurance sucks. The insurance is a whole different thing. I could go on for, I could go on for a while about it, but Canada is an expensive country, to be honest. Thank you, Isla. Thank you so much, especially Ontario. Thank you, Isla. Thank you so much. A lot of us actually took to YouTube live, live in RVs stuff because the price. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. Like, same thing with America. You see these people living in RVs. And the thing that irritates me the most is you have these not middle age, you have boomers, the elder population, who, like to classify young Americans as not having a work ethic. Yet, during their time, their money went around quadruple the amount of value. And there was relenting opportunity all over the place. So the fact that you have older people that complain about younger people going out to lunch and spending $20 and complaining why young people can't survive off $60,000 a year, and they're holding houses that they bought for $250,000 and now that are, have appreciated to $1 million. So it's ironic to see boomers complain about some of these issues that they were ultimately the ones that created. So I have a lot of anger and resentment towards, the U.S. I really, really do. It's really unfortunate. I feel like, we've really been screwed over as younger people. They decided to shut down the entire global economy for 3 or 4 years, because we know what had happened, and that will last rippling effects for decades. And we did this all for the older population, so I could go on and on about it, but it's quite devastating how, such a great country has declined so steeply, so quickly. Can I get a shout out? Shout out to Carmi. I won't be here on Saturday. Canada was screwed when we elected the Liberals. We should have stayed conservative, to be honest. Canada, I forget. I know Canada has a... Wait, does Canada... I kind of forget how Canada works, actually. I'm sorry. Does Justin Trudeau, is he still the Prime Minister or not? I remember there is a new person, but I kind of forget. Richie, I will not be here on Saturday. Brooke Sharp said, Richard, I stopped lagging. I saw 3-star blue. I got my downtown work done in Mexico. Yeah, and that's exactly it. That's the thing. It's like, you're better off to travel all the way over here to Asia to do something like that, or Mexico or wherever. Yeah, PNW, that's amazing. And, quite frankly, the medical stuff here in Thailand is far better than it is in the States. And you're paying pennies to the dollar for anything. So it's unbelievable. It blows my mind away, and really you step outside of the States and it really is eye-opening. It's eye-opening a lot, No, there's a second election. Okay. So now it's Carney till next term, and I think that's when you'll see. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I think it's really tough for Canadians, from what I've heard, but it's I don't know. It's unfortunate to see, but please stop saying my last name. Okay, I'll just say Brooke. Guys, I just say your names as I see it. So Stephanie said, hi, Stephanie. My brother wants to go to Turkey and get a hair transplant, and I've been mentioned I'd help him out. Yeah, no, I know Turkey does that stuff too. Yeah. You are from Toronto. I'm not from Toronto. I'm not. Yeah, no. Thank you, Cleo. Thank you so much.
Plus, I've always wanted to go to Turkey. Yeah, no, I think Turkey would be quite a cool time. It ain't too bad out of the cities. Yeah, yeah, no, I bet it's better out of the cities and stuff like that. But you know, it's Thank you, Cleo. You're Canadian. I'm not Canadian. No, I'm not Canadian. I wanted to go to Massachusetts. Massachusetts, I've been there. It's okay. It's okay in Massachusetts. Who has invented Turkey? Like, I've been to 2 times to Turkey. I always wanted to go to Texas. I like too much. Where are you living? I'm in Thailand. I'm heading to Winnipeg for my birthday. That'll be cool. I'm going to be at a fair on Saturday. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. Where are you from? I'm from America. PNW, you'll love it there. Thailand, yeah, I'm in Thailand. I am. Hello, Ellis. Yeah, I'm in Thailand, guys. Yes, I'm sure so good, says Carly. I'm going to see some draft horses later. And I would love to go to Canada and Europe. Do you play any music? I do not. Isn't Thailand a state? Yeah, it is. It is. You ignored my. It's. I don't know what you're exactly asking by that. Thailand is a state, but it's not a state of the U.S. So I think you might be thinking of 2 different things. Hey, handsome boy, next year I might have the chance to go overseas and live with my brother and his girlfriend. Oh, that would be legendary, Ziva. Yeah, I highly recommend getting out of the States if all possible. I know that's not really possible for a lot of people, and I would have never left the States if I hadn't been exposed to overseas when I was younger. So you are in Bangkok. It's expensive. I'm not in Bangkok, but yeah, Bangkok has become quite expensive. I would agree with that. So yeah, even Thailand, I mean, everywhere, has become more expensive. It's not just America. It is the entire world. So, I mean, the interest is just, it's astronomical. It really is. I've been in Vancouver. Oh, wow. I've never been there. I've always wanted to go. I like your sunglasses. Thank you so much. Yeah, I bet it is beautiful. Wow. Vancouver Mall is, I think, the one that had the roller coaster in the mall. That sounds fun. I've been to Mall of America in Minnesota. They had a roller coaster in there, too. That was pretty cool. Can we do fridge time? Well, we didn't hit the goal. We did not hit the goal. We didn't get 1 super chat, so hold on, let me see here. But yeah, we can do some fridge time anyways. 1 second. I'm annoyed with my brother. He won't shush. I've taken a ferry from Seattle to Vancouver before they needed passports. They needed passports in the 90s. I actually got blacklisted from Canada, but that's quite a long story. But I believe I'm no longer. I don't think I'm still blacklisted from Canada. But the last time I went to Canada, I did get blacklisted. That's the only country I've ever been blacklisted from. But it happens. Sorry guys, 1 second. What's up, Swanson? How you doing, dude? Alex, what's up, dude? Bro, I said that you did not see my words. You couldn't see my words. Howard, good to see you, Swanson. Thanks for coming out, bro. What was I gonna do, guys? I was gonna do something. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. One sec. Hi, Skylar. What's up, Jaleese? Philippines has similar words to us in Spanish. Tagalog, right? Tagalog. But the Philippines, they speak good English. That's what I like about the Philippines is they speak. I mean, they speak English, you know. Why would Canada be blacklist you? You're such a nice person. They did not think so. Yeah, so I did get blacklisted from Canada for a year. I think it was 1 year for attempting to enter the country during a major world event going on that I can't say on here. So they didn't think that was they didn't like that. So I got to hang out in a small little holding facility in Canada one time. So that was an interesting story. Oh, my Canada. No, you look good today. Thank you, Howard. So I used to go to Canada. Well, I used to go there for fishing, but yeah, you guys usually are nice. You guys usually are nice. And I used to date a girl from Canada who lived kind of near Toronto. So yeah, I do like Canada. I have good experiences there, but you know, sometimes things don't go as planned, so you know, you just kind of gotta roll with it, right? You shouldn't check my new. You should check my new YouTube short. All right, dude, we'll check it out. Go to channel. Yeah, Canada is too cold for me. So is America. I mean, really, the entire U.S. is too cold for me. I've even lived in Central Florida. It gets cold down there. I lived in Daytona Beach. Yeah, I lived in there. I went to the police academy in Central Florida, and I remember waking up to shoot guns in the morning, and you know, there being frost at the gun range, you know, and I'm like, what is going on here? They said that Florida is hot. I don't think so. I need a place like Thailand or, you know, the Philippines or something like that. I don't like cold weather. All right, let's see what you got, Swanson. Looks like you got some cat action. Hi, can you do me a favor? Dude, you got a lot of likes on this, dude. I do love the Philippines. I do, man. I really do love the Philippines. I think Filipino people are, you know, nice people. So, in New Zealand, it's so cold. It's so frosty. Yeah, it's winter time in New Zealand. You guys are in winter time. I don't like that. Can you check? Okay, guys, we're not gonna check a ton of channels right now. Hey, Richie, I want to be a chef, dude. That's awesome, Brooke. That's so cool. Well, I like eating food. I'm not really that good of a cook. I'm an okay cook, but hello, Semi Ray. I don't play Roblox. No, I do not. Chef is not easy work. That's awesome, Brooke. Yeah, no, it's not. No, it is not. That is a tough job, but that's a good job. Thank you so much. Best luck to you, Brooke. Man, I'm trying to think. I've only worked at. I take that back. I've worked at 2 restaurants before, fast food restaurants. I worked at Panera Bread, and I've also worked at Pizza Hut. And those man, those jobs, dude. I remember I was doing all types of stuff at Panera Bread. I remember they had me making sandwiches. I worked in the dining room for a while, which was kind of chill. I just like walked around the dining room like cleaning tables off and stuff like that. But I remember one time my manager was like, "Hey, Richie, we're really busy and I know you don't usually do this, but we need someone to put new, syrup in the fountain drinks, like change the Coca-Cola stuff." So I'm like, "All right, well, I'll try it." And you had to like cut the box open and then like attach the hose to the faucet. And I had a knife in my hand and I punched the hole to open the box, and when I punched it, it pierced through the bag and all the Coca-Cola syrup dripped out. And my manager came out. He's like, "Dude," he's like, "you just costed us $500." He's like, that just completely ended the drinks for like the entire week. And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, man." And I'm just like, dude, I don't care about these Fortune 500 companies. Like, I mean, like to these companies, money is nothing, Like they essentially have unlimited funds, So, and if they go bankrupt or something, they'll just merge with the other companies. I mean, America was built on Rockefellers and monopoly. Like, I could care less about some Fortune 500 company losing a bag of Coca-Cola. So, I don't know. Any type job like that, it was so hard for me to take that stuff serious. And you see it just like middle management in America, just everything is just so fake. Like everything's so fake. Like nobody cares about each other. Like, and I mean, you'll see it. Like people quit all the time. People get fired. So, yeah, Panera Bread. It was the best part of the job is I would eat cookies at the end of the day. Yeah, dude, someone did, dude. Yeah, Ray Cook donated $199. It was super nice, dude. He actually donated far more than that. He donated a lot of money. So I don't know where he went. He was a legend for doing that. So, dude, when we get days like that, man, that can keep us going making content. But hello, Stevie. It's a dog eat dog world, but we make the best of it. Yeah, no, it is. It is. I mean, it's like it's pretty much, you got to do what you got to do. But in Pizza Hut, that job sucked too. Sorry, I can't be serious. Hi, bro. Hi, Blocks. It's too cloudy where I live, so I can't see the meteor show. Oh, sorry, Zeeves. People were talking about it all last night. Hi, Kirsty. Miss Lane says, please, please what? Hi, Stevie. Hi, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm from America, from the States. Hi, I'm Jungkook. Hello, Shadow. Welcome. Welcome back to the show. You ever bolt down your member between two pieces? No clue what that means. God, how are you doing? I'm from Australia. That's cool. Shout out to the Aussies. All right, guys, we're probably gonna end the live stream here. Thanks for all your support, guys. Really appreciate it. You guys are legends. Thank you, PNW. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, peace out. Peace out, guys. Appreciate your support. See you, Ziva. Bye, guys. Thanks for popping out. No, was Natasha your... All right, guys. Bye-bye, guys. Peace out. Have a good one.